Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SSOT. Post-tournament, we are here with a good fun match today. We've got a show match for you guys. Destroyers, the Nation, versus the Nation Destroyers. And I'm MyFlame, joined today by Shiba and Vorty. But before we talk about the upcoming show match, we're going to do a quick recap of the grand finals. We had Suntan beating I'm Korean 2 7-5. Shiba, talk to us about this match. It was a banger.
It it was an absolute nail biter. I don't really know how else to describe it. It definitely fit the expectations that I think a lot of people wanted with this match. A shame that we never got to see Everlasting Eternity with stakes. I think that could have been a 10 times more climactic way to end it off. And it could have even led to a bracket reset, considering how well suited I'm Korean 2 are on the tech, especially with the form around. But it was an amazing match. There were loads of toss-ups, loads of sudden picks that could have really gone either way. Worst HR player, as usual, doing incredibly well. MREC doing incredibly well throughout the match. Unfortunately for I'm Korean 2, I think they had a couple players that weren't performing to the level that I think we wanted, tragically. Obviously, we wish we could have seen Rectagon particularly perform a little bit more for I'm Korean 2 to try and push them a little bit further ahead. But I think regardless of whether or not he performed, I think Suntan still had the edge. Emrek and Ristor as a duo are way too deadly. And that was a running, ongoing theme with this match in particular. It was always Ristor or Emrek to really do a super solid performance for this team. And yeah, that's ended up what led to the win from Suntan. A few other outstanding players as well. Another fun map to note: worst HR player almost beating Nineric on the DT1, which is the 300 BPM speed map. Nineric, one of if not the best tournament speed players in the world, going up against someone who is widely regarded to have his only weakness be speed, is quite funny. Granted, it was mashing, and it is a map that's so ridiculously difficult. Not even Nineric can pull up a great score on it, and but still, it was great fun. And the match was great. It was a nail biter, especially all the way up to the last match. It's a shame we didn't get to see Everlasting Eternity. I'm gutted by that.
Yeah, it was a good one. Now, we don't actually we started a little bit late, so we don't have too much time to talk about the grand finals. So let's move on to the show match teams. Now, Vorty, before this match, you're making your case for the Nation. So let's go
Oh
start with
yeah.
the Nation, go over them, and
Go on.
talk to me about this team. You can make your case.
So the Nation, starring Emrek as the team captain, who drafted Flying Tuna. Good choice, great tournament player, has some awesome tech, some awesome aim control reading skills. Third pick picked out BTMC when the options were players like Whitecat and Rafis. You know, a controversial pick. And then getting Kiryu as the last pick. Now, a lot of people will look at Akalibed's team, which is Akalibed, Zudinator, Whitecat, and Rafis, and be like, well, all four of those players are high-level tournament players. And Emrek's team has Kiryu, who's the standout in terms of skill cap, being probably the outlier, and then BTMC, who seemingly won't be able to match Zudi, Whitecat, Rafis on most things, but I actually think because of the SSOT format of having the ones be a 1v1, the twos be a 2v2s, threes, and so on, I think a lot of these maps, Emrek and Tuna, especially on some of these twos, are going to be fantastic on. You have Non-Breath Obliged, Free Mod 2, where Emrek, Tuna are going to eat that up. You have a lot of the ones that are fantastic. A lot of the DTs, obviously you have DT1 that Akalibed's FC'd, Valley of the Damned, that's going to be favored towards him, but DT2 is Cycle Hit, DT3 is Miss You that Emrek just recently FC'd. I think if Emrek's team picks well, picks into the strengths of noticeably Emrek Flying Tuna, but also you have ROR, Road of Resistance Hard Rock that I think BTMC will be able to perform decently on. You have Freedom Dive that BTMC can play. Some of the fours as well, like Hidden 4 High Score, Kiryu can definitely play that. So I do think that despite it looking favored towards Akalibed's team, I think Emrek's team has a great chance, and I do think this is going to be super close.
Yep. Shiba, you on the other hand, were arguing for the Nation Destroyers. Why have the Nation when you can destroy the Nation, right? So let's hear
Yeah,
your argument.
I'm on a bit of a disagree thing here because in my mind, like Emrek is the only glue that's keeping this team together. Because although Flying Tuna's a great tournament player, I don't know which skill sets he's going to be able to really match the rest of the other team. Having Zunid and Whitecat in particular, two very well-versed players who are able to perform really well on multiple things, able to match Tuna on certain maps with this level of skill ceiling, is not necessarily one of those super biased tournament heavy skill heavy maps that rely on a player with Tuna's skill set to really carry. A lot of these maps are just genuine, ridiculous skill ceiling maps, and there are quite a few here that I rarely see either Zudi rivaling or Whitecat rivaling, regardless of the map. Like Ryu Sagan, for example, I see Zudi easily able to Whitecat and Zudi easily able to rival Emrek and Tuna on that. You've also got, for example, we've talked about BTMC, incredible stream player, but my quick question is he going to be able to be consistent enough to do the stuff that he does in solo in Showmatch where he gets one shot? I don't know. That's something that you have to really consider. I love Ed, and he's an amazing player, but I'm a little shoddy. I hope he does well. If we get to see a Road of Resistance FC from Ed on Showmatch, that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
I mean, imagine, right? That'd be kind of sick. But in my mind, I don't know if it will happen. I mean, there are other maps as well that Emrek has to carry. There are some that you just have to rely on. The fours, especially. Some of these maps, you have Carry on the team. He's an amazing player, but Tsukinami is even a stretch, and he's a DT aim player. There are a lot of maps here that I struggle to see Emrek's team really winning on. The threes and the fours are really what Nation Destroyers are gonna really rely on. For the Nation, I mean, it's literally Emrek and insert Phil slot here. Number one, it's almost always going to be Emrek, maybe outside of Senna's perfect math class, but I don't know who else you could replace with that outside of Tuna. You could also potentially see Tuna on the hidden one, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. In my mind, it's Emrek against the Wild, and you can't rely on Emrek to play every single map to a super high consistent level. And that's why I think as a team, generally, Nation Destroyers are just generally better. Even on those super ridiculous mechanics heavy maps, like a Colibad is able to rival Emrek on those raw mechanics that might be able to win. Granted, though, Emrek has proven to be a lot more consistent, so maybe I can give that a little leeway. But I'm predicting Nation Destroyers to win this, and not by a big margin, but still to win in my mind.
We'll find out shortly. It is just going to be a good fun match either way, though. No stakes here. I think both teams are just going to look to have some fun.
To be honest, there are stakes. I think this is $1,000 on the line for the winning team.
Yeah, there are $1,000. I flame.
Okay.
Yeah,
$1,000.
Big stakes. More stakes, by the way, over on SSOT Twitter. Go click the link in Twitch chat. We're giving away 2 Drunk Deer G65 keyboards. All you have to do is follow, retweet, and tag someone you know, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. So go check that out. But this is a pretty fun pool as well. I know you guys mentioned a couple of cool maps, but for our viewers who might not be as familiar with the pool, Vorty, what maps in this pool do you want to see? What maps are you excited about?
I mean, in terms of bias, I think Ryusegon, just based on its banger status, is really cool. I think in terms of hype, I want to see Cycle hit. I want to see if Emrek can pop off on that. I want to see Akali bet on Valley of the Damned. Can he recreate some magic? Speed is obviously at that high end, especially not an easy skill to be that consistent at. So if he's having a great speed there, that's cool. Miss You, Emrek recently just FC that. Can he do it again? Tsukinami is just such a classic map. There's actually several people in this lobby who can all pop off on that. Non-Breath Oblige, obviously, hitting the ending. Freedom Dive, I don't know. This No Mod 1, there's honestly more hype maps than there aren't. So almost anything here, I'm going to be pretty hyped to see.
Yeah, I'm sad that we don't have really any dedicated low AR players in this showcase. I would have loved to see Shotgun Symphony, but that's not something I'm sure we're going to be able to see. What about you, Shabe? Any other maps that you're excited for?
I mentioned this before. I really want to see a Colibet and Emrek duke it out on No Mod 1 and DT1. So Dance Number and Valley of the Damned. I think those two are going to be super hyped matchups. I also want to see Uparts played. I know it's a tiebreaker, but I haven't seen that map played in forever, and I want to see if anyone can pop off on that because that would be really fun. I also want to see Ryusegan Hard Rock because, again, like Vorty said, that song is a damn banger, and I'm so glad he said that. That's one thing we can agree on about this matchup is that we want to see that map really, really badly. Non-Breath Oblique, I don't really, I'm not too fussed with that, but that'd be pretty fun to see, especially with Tuna and Zudi. I feel like those two could do really well. Whitecat and Emrek. It's pretty clear what that matchup is going to be, but I want to see it played anyway, and I'm curious what mods they're going to run as well. Deal with the Devil could be a really fun map. I think both teams have some good hidden control tech players on each team, so again, a pretty easy matchup to tell. What else? What other maps that are in my mind at the moment? Probably, I mean, high score could be really good because that's one of those maps that carry you might be able to contest on. So that could be actually a good map for a matchup. But yeah, we got a little stake in this. So there's a little bit of hype that we need to spread around the matchups. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Every single map here almost is known by everybody. Everyone knows what each map is about. So it's going to be a fun, comfortable experience for everyone watching.
Just waiting for the players to get into the lobby, I believe. Shouldn't be too much longer here.
I thought I'd add, whoever put Yomi Yori Hard Rock 1 is a criminal. Like, you've asked for that map to not get touched. Good job. That's not going to get played.
8-minute map in the show match. I would be shocked to see it.
I love Yomi Yori, but in my mind, bro, like, I have no idea who's going to even want to play that on show match. Like, that's going to have to be like a Final Frontier map in my mind.
Yeah, there's some pretty long maps in the pool. Like Uparts is 6 minutes. Obviously, it was a tiebreaker. You have plenty of 4-minute bangers. So you have a couple maps that are on the shorter end, like Deal with the Devil and Big Black. But I think overall, yeah, it's a pretty lengthy pool.
Yeah, you've got, I mean, between Uparts and Yomiuri, we've got 3 maps that have traditionally been tiebreakers in the pool. So that's always good fun. We'll see if either of those get picked. I could see Uparts. It's a little bit more challenging, a little bit more recent. Yomiuri, maybe not so much, but you never know.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. I mean, this is just a straight up fun match. I mean, I know I'm in favor of the Nation Destroyers, but I'm quite hyped to see what Karyu and Ed can do. They're both really good players on their skills, but I'm really curious how they'll fare on this kind of on this level of skill on some of these maps. Like, Ed is widely regarded. I think, honestly, bro, BTMC is horrifically underrated for how good he is as an actual player. I feel like people forget that he's still in like the top 200 at the moment. Is he still top 200? He is, isn't he?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, should be.
Like, the guy is still a freakishly good stream player. Yeah, ranked 145. He's still in the top 150. And as someone who works in content for full time, like that should tell you that the dude's been good for a long time and still has it. So maybe we'll see something good. The reason why I hold question marks with him is how that will fare in a tournament or a show match setting with stakes, rather than, you know, playing for solo with a lot more comfort in the degree where, oh, if I mess, I'll just try again. You know what I mean? But Ed's done magical stuff in tournaments before. Corsair's Open, I think it was 2020 or 2021. I don't remember which one it was, but there was a tiebreaker where Ed absolutely destroyed it with the highest stakes, the highest nerves in there. Like, the guy's proven to be good on tournaments, so maybe he'll be there. What matters is how he'll adjust, because I think he hasn't really played in tournaments for a really long time. So I'm looking forward to see how this will fare in the show match setting, and it has stakes as well. There's a monetary stake in this. Like, Ed can really make the most of that money. You know, someone like him, the guy's a genius. He can easily do something special with that. So you never know. He might want it more than others.
Yeah, I think the stakes for this match, in terms of the player split, I think is the same as winning SSOT in its entirety. I think it was 2K split among 8 players, so 250 each for winning the tournament. And then this show match is 1K split among 4. So it's actually, like, in terms of the monetary gain, it's the same winning this show match as it is winning the entirety of the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good considering you're competing against one other team of 4 rather than a ton of other teams over 6 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah. When is the match starting, by the way? I'm waiting for it to start.
Yeah, it was supposed to start about 6 minutes ago.
Are we waiting for anybody, or?
I
What's happening
believe we
here?
are waiting on somebody. So hopefully we'll get into the match any moment now.
Can I get a
But
confirmation from production anywhere? What's going on?
yes, we need production in the air.
Because we're just here forced to waffle right now. We're forced to waffle.
Yeah.
That's Shiba. That's why we have Shiba here, right, guys?
Yeah, that's why you got me around, all right? I'm like the certified like K is like a very close second, but I'm like
True.
the top full circle waffler, you know?
Pretty much.
I
Yeah,
can talk for as long as I need
you need
to.
to fill 10 minutes. Just throw Shiba in. He'll kill
Literally
it.
just ping me and I'll be in and I'll just talk about whatever. Um
Oh,
dude, I remember you talked about this earlier, iFlame. Putting Funfair and Truck on Symphony, and we don't have any signature gimmick plays. We
I
could have brought
know.
Badu one for this. We could have brought GN or Yokespy into this, and it could have been way more
Even a
hype.
Goro? Oh, I know.
Oh my god,
Badu would have been
imagine Badu and Yokespy or Badu and GN on each team.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, we
Honestly,
could have had
drafting
some
team,
good
you guys are
matchups.
slacking for real.
I actually reckon like Emrek Tuna probably are because there's not too many like reading specialists in this lobby. The closest is I think Tuna's really good at low AR hidden, and then
Tuna,
Emrek's
yeah.
also just good at hidden AR because he's good at everything. I think on the side of Nation Destroy, you have like Zudi can play low AR hidden pretty well. I think Whitecat's decent at it, but I don't know if either Akali, Bed, or Rafis are too comfortable at it. It's hard to know because they're usually more high AR players, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I know that there are players that have the ability to play it if needed. There's not really any players who prefer it. I mean, Zudi
For sure, yeah.
obviously takes hidden preference on most stuff, but generally doesn't touch the low AR, especially in tournaments. White Cat's the same, right? We've seen in a couple of WCs, White Cat has gone in as kind of a third or fourth player for some of those low AR HDs and done decently well, but certainly doesn't prefer it. So I'd be pretty surprised to see either of the low AR picks chosen today, considering the players we have on each team. I'm sure they'd much rather play some high AR, some aim. I mean, between Emrex, Judy, and White Cat, they're some of the best aim players in the game. I mean, White Cat has been known to play some easy DT. No easy in this pool, unfortunately. I would have loved to see an easy pool too. I think more tournaments need easy pools.
But if I
Yeah,
start
man.
seeing easy pulls, I need to start seeing AR11 pulls. But I do think we are starting soon.
I think
That's
we are.
good.
I think we were initially struggling to get them into the right lobby, but I'm pretty sure we're just sorting that out now.
Oh, I
Um,
think it's because
yeah.
the ref couldn't DM them because
Yeah,
they have
yeah, because
direct
they
messages
they have
disabled.
private DMs. Yeah. Oh no, that's typical. That's typical.
That is typical.
Yeah, fair dues. God, I was gonna say something, but I've completely forgotten what I was gonna say.
It's
Yeah, you
okay.
know what? I'm just mind
Predictions?
empty, head empty. Predictions.
Predictions, dude.
It's
My belief is in
avoid
Emrek's
red.
team.
it's
Nation,
best of
Yeah,
it's
100%.
what's the best of? It's first
It's
best of 13, right?
13, right? Must be,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
probably
first
gonna be
first seven.
I think it's gonna be 7-4 Nation Destroyers in my mind. I'm
Already-
balancing. Listen. Everybody on Nation Destroyers team are a hybrid of incredible skill ceiling solo players and experienced tournament players. Where on the Nation you've got the best player of all time, a tournament legend, and 2 content creators who are very good at the game, but not able to match the majority of the maps with the other team. In my mind.
Shiba hates content creators.
I
You
love
heard it here
content
first.
creators. I love content creators. I'm thinking objectively in this matchup. My hopes and my predictions are 2 very different things. All right, I want this to be a super epic banger tiebreaker match. BTMC MFC's Road of Resistance. Carries on Tsukinami. I want that. I want to see all of that. But what I want is different to what I think. What I think is it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty.
No.
Big.
I believe Nation wins 7-6 on a extremely close tiebreaker with Emrek getting the second ever FC on a exit the Oxygen Sphere. That's it. That's the match.
There you go.
That's the
I-
prediction.
Match for
I'm
him.
with
Yeah.
you. There's no room for your logic here, Shiba. I'll take Nation Destroyers 7-6 with Emrek getting the first ever SS on tiebreaker, and Zudinator will also FC, but she won't SS, and they'll win.
Ah, I
Damn.
see, I see.
Yeah,
Damn.
we'll get 2 FCs on Exit the Earth's Atmosphere live.
See, you see the duality of man. Duality of man. Let's go. Me and iFlame. Banging. All right. Can we get into our match? Bro, I'm still waiting here. I'm trying to talk for as long as I can, but it's starting to become a bit too far now.
Yeah, there's only so much analysis you can do for a show match. Like usually I've got all my notes ready. I'm like, well, we've got like stats from the last 3 weeks we can talk about, like what are they gonna pick? This is just a show match, guys.
Yeah, I'm
We're just having
literally
a good time.
I'm forced to be a professional waffler here. I'm
The
sorry.
waffles or pancakes?
Oh my god, pancakes all the
No,
way.
no,
All the
No,
way,
you can't. You
man.
no.
can't say
We
pancakes
all
as a
the way.
professional waffler.
I'm a professional waffler, but I prefer pancakes, dude.
This is a crime.
Listen, pancakes are way more flexible in my mind. Lemon and sugar pancakes, strawberry and chocolate pancakes, those two, mwah, chef's kiss. Waffles
Okay.
can't even rival that. I'm telling you.
Somebody said crepes in the chat, and they're a real one. They're
Avocado
actually
boy.
so right.
I know that
didn't
guy.
even- I do
He's a
too.
legend.
He is. I didn't
That is
even.
facts.
That wasn't even an option, but it's the correct answer, anyways.
Oh, look at chat. Chat, you're so good. You're so cultured. Look at everyone saying they prefer pancakes. You see? You see? Exactly. God, this chat's amazing. Let's go. Yeah, pancake gang all the way. I can't. Are you guys waffles or pancakes? What are you two?
I'm definitely crepes are just clear. I always consider pancakes
man.
crepes, but we're getting
Oh
into
my
it.
You're
Oh, wait,
in.
Oli?
You've done
We're
it.
in. Oh my god!
Thank
Thank
God.
I'm
goodness.
saved from having to give my opinion, which is
The waffle sesh is
Absolutely.
over.
Hell
all right.
yeah.
No more waffling. BTMC rolls a 13, off to a rough start.
No.
Actually, no. Here's the thing. You have to understand. 13 is my lucky number, so they actually win by
Right.
default because I'm their commentator. Makes sense.
Well, believe it or not, they are gonna pick second. Looks like.
Literal. Lucky number, my ass.
it'll pay off. It'll pay off.
It will pay off. Yeah.
Pays
When
off
they
on
get
TV.
all the breakpoints. DT4 is the pick. That is
Tsukinami.
going to be
Unsurprising.
Tsukunami.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
the intention of the Nation Destroyers here is to pick the fours to target carry you in BTMC, especially on the skill sets that they're not gonna be as comfortable on. This obviously DT4 like carry you as a DT player. You would think a DT aim player. You think you can play this, but this is just I think a little bit above the skill cap. BTMC as well. This isn't really his forte. I think Emrek's gonna be super comfortable on this, but I don't think Tuna is gonna be as comfortable. Meanwhile, you have Rafis, you have Whitecat, Zudi, Akolibet, all of them can play it. So this
Literally
is gonna be,
all four of them. Yeah.
This is going to be a rough one for Nation.
This is probably going to be like the most heavy map in favor of the Nation Destroyers. Also, I see a little bird in chat saying that if there are no bans or not. Santan wins! Oh my god! No way! Okay.
That's crazy.
So the way that the formatting works for anybody who is just popping in for the show match and hasn't actually seen the main format of the tournament, don't fret, I got you. The way the format of this tournament works is that we have it so you get 2 opening picks into the match and then you go into 2 bans afterwards. So yeah, also the audio is really, really loud and I don't think they can hear me anymore. People, gentlemen, can you hear me? Can you hear me, everybody?
Well, I can hear you. I don't know if anyone else
Okay,
can.
I think chat can hear me now. Sorry about that,
Okay,
people. Sorry
we're
about that. Let me just restate what I was saying. So for
Yeah.
those who haven't watched the main format of the tournament, or maybe just aren't familiar with it, don't worry, I got you. So this show match is going to be following the same rules as SSOT in terms of the pick format, and the way it works is that both teams get an opening pick before they go into their ban stage. It's just so instead of doing like a regular protecting system, we just have it so both these teams can just pick their best maps at the start, and in turn, the other teams can get a little bit of a taste of what they want, and then they can ban afterwards instead of just going to that protect stage. It's a little bit of a different take, but it's basically protects if you just switched around in a different way, essentially.
I believe it's no ban for the show match, though.
Yeah, I think so. Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was told beforehand.
Oh my god, it's best of 15? I thought it was best of 13. Oh
Yeah,
god.
no bans. Okay, best of 15.
Oh my god.
So
15.
first to 8. Shiba, I
I'm gonna
hope
be
you
here
had no
forever.
afternoon plans today.
Oh no. I
And
do.
this.
Okay,
Well,
I'm gonna
we might
start
lose
to
Shiba at
delay
some
them.
point. regardless, this is the first 1000 PP map. Surely we can get the PP tournament record right here. I think currently it's something like last I heard it was Archer had the PP tournament record with like 830 in match. Don't know if that's still the case.
Do you think I think the recent multiplayer per PP record was Psyche on Josh and Ria saying it, but obviously not tournament, but still 1.1k has been done in multi.
That's a question, right? Like, does Showmatch count as tournament PP records? Because I don't know if it should. Should it?
I don't know. This could be a well. Let's that could be a whole debate, right?
That could be a whole argument. Yeah.
We'll worry about it if it happens.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the map a little bit here, shall we? So at the moment, Nation Destroyers are holding onto 3 with a combo right now. You got a Colibed holding to a early miss, but not too bad compared to the rest of the Nation, who only Flying Tuna able to outshine a Colibed. The rest of the players here still struggling a little bit. Carry and Ed missing quite a lot here. Emrek with an early miss, but still holding on to a good amount of combo. And as long as he hits this Ki, it's going to be smooth sailing for him. But with that drop from Rathis, it's a 2 versus 1 in the full combos, but Emrek's really not far away.
And it's actually
I saw that too, chat. Don't worry.
with Emrek as well, you know, Emrek, especially on, not necessarily on this DT4, but definitely on things like DT2, DT3, is going to be the big carry for Nation. Obviously finding an early miss, but, you know, not as high accuracy as you would want a supercharged Emrek to be. Might be a little bit scary as we get deeper into some of the other picks, but right now Tuna holding his back, holding the FC, and, you know, with this 2-2 effectively, not 2-2, but with the recovery from Emrek, there's some chance for Nation, but right now Nation Destroyers, they basically have to miss most of their FC, and that happens. It's now just White Cat, and right now that's combo advantage to the Nation, but they have to hold on for quite a lot longer because this 500k score deficit is going to be tough to recover from.
Yeah, Coley is still up there, and Rathis has missed, but the combos are going to be pretty even across the board as Carry and BTMC continue to struggle on this one, as we were expecting. Oh, and there goes Tuna.
Well, yeah, that drop from Tuna is really hard. With the team that the Nation are rocking right now, on those 44 maps, you're seriously relying on your top 2 to massively carry, like intensely carry in this. And unfortunately, although they're doing exceptionally well, nearly leading the lobby outside of White Cat's incredible score at the moment, it's just not enough, really. BTMC carry are trying their best. 100k on this really isn't too bad considering the ridiculous difficulty of this map, but not nearly enough to contest the rest of the Nation Destroyers. And anyone could be hitting this crazy end in the Ki? Doesn't seem like it. Nope, everybody goes down, unfortunately. And regardless of that, it is going to be the Nation Destroyers to take it by a good solid 600k, 650k around there. So yeah, solid first win here, and the general teamwork making the dream work. Common theme that's probably going to be running with this matchup.
I think so. I think we are going to see the Nation maybe look towards some of the 1s, some of the 2s, try and get that duo of Emrek, Flying Tuna in potentially on some of the tech picks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to be fair, I think a pick that was well in favor of the Nation Destroyers just because of their team consistency. You know, Nation not too far back, and I think if Emrek and Tuna are playing well, that is the win con for the Nation for the most part. I think here as their first pick, I would probably anticipate before the bans came out that they go for non-Breath of Bleach. Emrek rank 1 on it. Flying Tuna, I believe, rank 4 on the leaderboards.
Yeah.
I do think that is just, you know, a smash pick for them.
Yeah, I don't think that's a difficult one. That's a difficult choice for me. I feel like non-Breath of Bleach is probably the next best option for me. Am I the only one who heard Flying Tuna stream somewhere?
I did. I think
Bordy?
No. I think it was the streamer. I think they muted it.
Streamers watching Tuna stream in the background, and that's how we can hear it. Aye, Scotty, come on.
Should be good.
The least Showmatch.
All good. Why that's a golly bed face in a Sheets link in the game chat?
Is it the Showmatch Sheets link, or is it just it's just a random Sheets link?
Oh wait, no, that might be the pool.
No, it is the Sheets link.
No, it's actually a zip bomb that's gonna nuke BTMC's computer. Tactical play.
It is just the main sheet link.
Okay, cool. Imagine a collie just sabotaging so he gets that 1k.
Look, man, you gotta do what you gotta do for the cash.
Yep. For the content, guys. It's for the content.
They are asking free mod. The fact that BTMC is asking free mod as force mod makes me think they might be looking for freedom dive here. Just because
Maybe.
I don't think
Yeah.
BTMC plays free mod 1 or free mod 2. Has to be free mod 3 or 4. But they
No
go
mod
for
3.
no mod 3. So they go for ooh parts off the
Let's
rip.
go. Let's go. I wanted to see this map. This map goes hard. This was a custom song made for the US World Cup 2020 from Camellia. I believe one of the very first custom songs made for O Standard, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was one of the first for OWC at least. Back before it was really common to get lots of custom songs. I remember it was super exciting at the time to have a, I think it was the grand finals tiebreaker as well, that OWC.
Yeah.
And I don't remember, I think we did see it played, maybe in the losers
did.
grand finals.
Yeah, we did. It was in grand finals between Germany and USA. I think USA ended up winning it. They didn't go to bracket reset. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is an interesting first pick just because I do think it's a toss-up pick. As much as I'm happy to see the map be played, I don't know if this is their strongest option, considering some of the other 2v2 options they would have had with Emmerich Tuna. But, you know, if they feel good on it, this is obviously a 6-minute, really long, really consistent map. I do think Emmerich Tuna is going to be pretty good on this. BTMC as well, just being overall really solid on no mod consistency. But as well, you know, you have Zudinator, you have Whitecat. I'm surprised to not see Akali on this, just because I think Akali is going to be pretty good on the tapping section, especially. But obviously Rafis as well, pretty good on tapping. So, but I mean, strap in. This is going to be a long one.
It is. We've got Emmerich, Emmerich, Tuna, and BTMC for the Nation. Zudi, Whitecat, and Rafis for Nation Destroyers. And we've seen some of these players play the map before. Whitecat, notably, was the carry for the biggest carry for the German OWC team that year when they did go to tiebreak against the USA, played Uparts. And I remember Whitecat put up a pretty strong score. If I remember correctly, did put up the best score in that lobby, but unfortunately did still lose it. We'll see if he can put up a similar score here.
I mean, yeah, Whitecat was the only player who have played this with actual stakes in mind back in 2020. This was nearly 4 years ago for Whitecat. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to translate, how it's going to come back for him, and how the newer top players are going to be playing this. Because one of the things that shocks me with this map is that it hasn't actually been FC'd yet. I thought after this map being around for like 3.5 years now, I would have thought like, damn, someone FC'd it by now. It's not. Somebody has a number 1 on, I believe it's Malashevsky with a hidden score, but it's wild that this hasn't been full comboed yet. Top players, if you're watching this, man, like, get on it. Okay, it was Krilla. Krilla has the no mod number 1 score at the moment.
Yeah, Whitecat number 3 though, and Emmerich.
Yeah, Whitecat number 3. Emmerich number 6.
Yeah, a lot of good combos. I'm really curious to see the improvement because, I mean, going back to that World Cup one more time, we saw across the board mostly 200 to 300k scores. I think a couple players got above 300k. Most people were around 240k. So I'm curious to see how much the players have improved since this map was first came out nearly 3.5 years ago.
BTMC, that first big break for the Nation. And especially as well, I do think the earlier section of this map is where you're going to get most of your consistent combo from. So a bit harmful to lose that, but Whitecat is going to be the first break on the side of Nation Destroyers, and that's huge for them. It's now 2-2, and losing Whitecat is massive.
Yeah, that's pretty catastrophic. You've got BTMC on the good recovery, but even then, that drop from Rafis is just going to spell an even more disaster here for Nation Destroyers. It's just Zudinator holding on to that full combo remaining, and even then, she's lacking a lot on the accuracy. You've got Flying Tuna and Emmerich both outshining her on the AC alongside matching the combos. Whitecat's going to try to recover. With that break from BTMC, though, it's going to give it a little bit of room. You're really hoping for one of those 2 superstar combos from Emmerich and Flying Tuna to go down, but honestly, I would not bank on it. These are 2 of the strongest players on a map like this. Perfect mix of tech and mechanic skill set, and this is just a little bit dangerous here if you're Nation Destroyers. You're really hoping for one of those superstar combos to break, and there it goes. There's Emmerich. Beautiful timing here. As we get into a little bit of the bursty speed section, this is where a bit of vulnerability will open up for the less favorable players on a map like this. BTMC, another drop from Rafis a good while ago, but Zudi's down, and now it's all Flying Tuna pushing his team further and further away from the reach of Nation Destroyers. It's all up to Whitecat with 600 combo climbing, not nearly able to match, and that slider break is just going to make it even harder.
Oh,
Yeah, Tuna's found a miss as well, though, so big FC down, and all of a sudden combos even, and if they can build up some combo again, the Nation Destroyers do have a chance to come back, as it's pretty much a full reset for the Nation.
actually, Rafis right now, who was finding the recovery but does find the break on that 400 combo. Now it's pretty evened out, a slight advantage to the Nation, but I think if BTMC continues to find these axe struggles, it's overall going to benefit the Nation Destroyers if the combos are even, as we're getting into the second half of this map.
The MREX accuracy is so good, though. It is offsetting the lower accuracy from BTMC. Even Flying Tuna has the second highest in the lobby, and combos are getting up there. Once again, BTMC does find another miss, but everybody else is recovering. The Nation Destroyers are going to slowly start to bring this score lead back over. The score bar is going to flip as we get into this section. The question is who can hold on to their combos into the ending.
This is one of the hardest parts of the map here. This stream section is really, really messed up, but everybody's hitting it. And as we get into the ending section now, this is where you're going to be getting those streams and those double sections where the control is a little bit more required, that discipline a little bit more necessary, but everybody's holding on to a good amount of combo. Nizandro is really not far away from getting a pick. But Tuna goes down alongside Rafis, but a double miss is there traded. It's Emrek against Whitecat, and Whitecat's down. It's all Emrek once again, but that looked really dangerous for a good while. Emrek now is just able to push this further and further. Whether or not he'll break is not really what matters at the moment. That lead is still exemplified by quite a lot now. Consider this is a tiebreaker, 6-minute tiebreaker, gentlemen. Like, this lead is still, like, not really that close by the level of the length of this map. Emrek still hitting everything, getting very close to about 1,000 combo now. And as we start to approach the more mechanics-heavy section, you can't help but think that Emrek might be able to end this in style.
Those chain misses on the side of Nation Destroyers, they had the score lead for a moment, but all of those misaims on the streams nuked their scoreline. Emrek being able to hold on, not chain missing, but finding the biggest combo so far I think we've seen is absolutely massive, and I think he's going to be able to close out their first pick, which is so huge. It's exactly what you need on this team. You need Emrek to be firing on all cylinders, and I think that's what we're going to get today.
Yeah, it's Tuna as well, right there, 300,000, has the second highest score in the lobby as well, so just really solid performance from that 1-2 that we mentioned in Emrek and Flying Tuna, who are just two of the best tech players in the game.
Emrek, look at him go, he's still holding on, but no, he's down. God, every time I start and he's gone.
Curse.
Yeah, that is a big curse, but we're not going to be seeing him end it in style, but still a fantastic combo from him. 400k on this map is really impressive. And as we get into the more accelerating section where the speed starts to really ramp up to 11, very few players will be able to hold onto this consistently. Zidionator goes down, and multiple players go down. Rafis, BTMC, Flying Tuna all dropping. Emrek holding on to recover. It's all Whitecat who's still holding on. Is he going to hit the ending? He's going to do it, I think. That might just be it. He's done it. Not enough to win the map.
Not enough, though.
Still very impressive. What a way to end the map. Nearly matching Emrek on the 400k. He does, actually. 2 400ks on this map with a 360k from Flying Tuna. That's a pretty impressive scoreline for these two players. Video ninjas.
There you go.
Gary giving a thumbs up.
Wrong webcams, producers. Wrong webcams.
I mean, fantastic effort from Whitecat at the end there. I think Azuri as well was on a pretty big combo for a moment. I think had she held on somehow, that could have been taken back with a decent lead from Emrek's combo. But yeah, still super, super close. But, winning their first pick, they got to feel pretty good about that. Especially in this matchup where I think, generally speaking, especially on these 3s and 4s, it's going to be tough. So winning a 3 is huge for them.
Yeah, Whitecat actually has us most of those ending bursts as well. Really impressive stuff. What are we thinking is the next pick for the Nation Destroyers here? They've got...
I don't think we have to guess. It's T1.
Yeah.
And this was one of the maps that we really were talking about to be one of those super exciting 1v1 matchups between Emrek and Akolibed. Akolibed setting the first 1500 PP play, skipping 1400 on this map. Highly, highly impressive. Akolibed in 2023 was one of those solo pioneers, somebody who set several mind-boggling scores that just broke the metrics of the PP scale, and this was the first map he did it on. And this was the map that made him so exciting in 2023.
I mean, this was legendary. When this score happened, it was like, what the heck? 14K skipped, 1.4K skipped. We have a 1.5K now. Obviously did Sidetrack Day shortly after. The question is, though, does he still have it? And can Emrek, in some miraculous way, manage to take this away from him? Obviously, I think when I saw this in the pool, it automatically felt like an Akolibed pick, but yeah, 300 BPM, death streams, absolutely no joke.
Yeah, I don't think it's out of the question for Emrek, though. If you look at the global leaderboards, it does have a 2.5K combo on the map. It was a 6 miss, so if we see Akolibed find a miss right in the middle of the map, Emrek is good enough to hold on to some big combo and potentially take this one over Akolibed.
I think being a very strong solo player, very good on the general DT mechanics skill set, he has been much more controlled and well-versed in his speed ability, being able to tank this 300 BPM with much better accuracy and much less shakiness, where with Emrek, despite being very strong on raw speed, the stamina requirement on some of the parts of this map does beg the question on whether or not Emrek will be able to consistently hold. And we're seeing multiple breaks here from both players, but Emrek holding on to a great recovery. That really early miss is not really going to phase him too much as he holds on to about 10,000 score. But this is a really long map, ladies and gentlemen. Like, we've still got a good while to go. We're only about a third of the way through, and Emrek's holding on to some really, how do I say it, like pincered combo. Like, he's kind of got this in the bag for a good while. As long as Akolibed, if Akolibed drops one more time, then this could start skyrocketing in Emrek's favor.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing with a map like this is where, a lot of the difficulty in this map comes from is the really long death stream towards the end of the map. I don't anticipate either of these players hitting that just because that's such a miraculous thing to hit in match. That's where it's going to be really important to combo through the earlier sections, which Emrek is doing right now. Akolibed is on the recovery, which is huge, because if Emrek finds a break, he'll be able to recover, especially with his Zac advantage. But Emrek holding on to this early combo is everything. If he can get 2K combo on this, I think he can win, even if he doesn't perform on the ending death stream.
Yeah, on that ending death stream as well, it's going to come down to the accuracy. Emrek could potentially lose a lot of score, but it's going to be Akolibed who finds the miss. Emrek holds on through that stream, and all of a sudden, 1.3K combo is the advantage, and Emrek is off to the races.
Oh no, we're getting to the hardest part of the map, and the stream is down, so people in chat cannot see it. That's lovely. Stream is dead.
Oh no.
YouTube frogs in chat, hello. I hope you're enjoying the content right now.
I think it's back. Okay, Emrek's still holding on.
Okay,
I believe so.
Good. All right, we're still going, and Emrek is still holding on. This could start getting really impressive now. We're getting up to 1600 combo, and he's still holding on. We're not at the most difficult part of the map yet, but we are just approaching it now. This is where the speed and the control really ramps up, but the slider's gonna lead to the drop there from Emrek. And Akolibed just unfortunately way too far behind to make any impact here. He's trying to do his best, but he just keeps on dropping every now and again compared to Emrek, who, despite holding on to fabulous combos, missing quite a bit now. But I don't think that really matters. That giant combo is instantly solidified for him.
I do think I agree, unless he absolutely tanks, but I don't think he will. And Akolibed, I mean, this score lead from that combo is so devastating. I think that really just goes to show you the consistency of Emrek. Even on skill sets like this, I mean, he's hitting these pretty damn well. And yeah, I mean, Emrek with that massive combo. 1.6 combo, by the way, is like 8th on the map. It's like 8th overall. With all of the insane DT speed players we've been seeing, all having their best speed day probably to get that score, Emrek's just doing this in match. It's just so extremely impressive.
And that's why Emrek's the GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how else to say it, man.
Oh, wait, does he hit this? Oh!
No, oh, he just misses it.
He almost hit the hardest stream in the map.
He dropped so much accuracy at the start, I didn't think he was going to hit it. Because of the having to catch up and stream even higher to catch up, but still, man, this is an incredible score, and I don't really know how else to really emphasize that. Speed players dream of getting a score that Emrek has just gotten in a show match for funsies. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Unfortunately, familiarity of the map is outshined by the raw consistency and being the GOAT. Don't know what else you can really do with that. Good effort from Makoliba though, 236k, obviously on Valley of the Damned, regardless of really who you are, is pretty impressive, but just not enough compared to Emrek. 160,000 score in his favor, and will give the nation a break point.
I mean, absolutely massive. I think with this matchup, I think there's a lot of good picks for the nation. Picks where Emrek and Tuna could pop off on. I think Nomo 3 was one of them. BTMC obviously putting up a decent supporting combo, but I think there was a lot of picks that were also arguably even better for the Nation Destroyer. So getting that early break point, now as long as Emrek's team, the Nation, can just consistently win all of their picks, that lead is going to be huge. Also, winning it on, you know, a Kali Beds map, I think is going to be a big mental boost for their team.
Yeah, this early on, it's so nice to get a break point, especially like you said, on a map that Akolibad has done so well on. And with how early it is, there's still so many good picks for them left in the pool. There's still lots of ones, lots of twos. The Nomad one could be a very interesting one. I would love to see that between Emrek and potentially either White Cat or Zudinator. So we'll see. But it's off to a good start for Vorty and the Nation prediction. We've got
In the
Nomad
Nation prediction.
4. Pudding Funfair. This is a map that certain players may not be looking forward to playing. Is AR 6.8, and this is a very brutal rhythmic reading map for those of you who are not familiar. We're going to see some very low accuracies, tons of misses, and what's great is this is a 4v4. So you're going to get to see some non-reading players really suffer on this one.
Yeah,
now,
carry with a great copy pasta.
he knows the tech. He knows the gamma down tech. Make your screen an absolutely pitch black void so the AR is maybe manageable. I did see him set a lot of plays on this in solo. Like I think I saw like 10 scores. He set on this. So he's ready. He's ready as well as he can be. I do think as well, Flying Tuna and Emrek to me should be the most comfortable low AR players in this lobby. So I do think they'll be able to put up some good scores, but obviously, you know, Zudi, White Cat definitely really good on low AR. I'm not sure as much so for Kali Bedrafis, but I mean, this is still a scary pick for Nation Destroyers. I hope they have practice, but assuming they pick this second, I think they're probably pretty prepared.
I would think so. I'm more curious how, like you said, Karyu and BTMC can do on this one. This is definitely the kind of map where if one player has taken the time to really grind the map and learn it comfortably, we could very easily just see a solo carry.
I mean, I'm immediately just looking at Tuna, who most likely will be the most valuable player on this. I think if the Tuna is probably by a good sizable margin the closest player you could see as a gimmick reading specialist. He improved significantly this year as well. I think he was always well known for being very well versed on hidden, very well versed on aim and tech and control and gimmick, but I think in 2023 and 2024, that's been emphasized a lot more with his gimmick, still continuing that legacy of being a legendary tech player, but being really, really well versed on this level of reading gimmick is still something that he's pretty well known for, especially this year. So I'm thinking that he's going to be the big carry on this one. But you never know, man. We could see a BTMC carry you diff. You never know.
Oh, there goes BTMC Tuna as well, and now Karyu, everybody's dropped. It is now only Emrek, and there goes Emrek. We're going to see lots of misses, lots of chain misses especially. If you miss one part of the pattern, you're just going to get note locked out of the rest of the patterns, so you're going to see entire patterns of chain
Either
miss.
way, Karyu is currently outperforming every single player in Nation Destroys. I don't know if that'll keep up, but
how are you?
The Karyu diff, strat clearly didn't work with him currently 4xing, I think, Zudinator's score getting close. So maybe Nation Destroyer is not as prepared as they felt like, and Flying Tuna as well is currently 1v4ing.
Yeah,
so
am I the only one who strangely thought that most of the players here on Nation Destroyers could be quite competent on this?
I mean, definitely.
Am I the only one who thought that? Like, I was thinking, like Zudi,
so.
White Cat, and Rafis especially, like, all three of them could do well on this. I'm surprised that Karyu is actually beating them right now.
Karyu's crushing, dude.
Karyu's actually killing it. Look at his combo. He's leading the combo in the lobby.
That is
this could
incredible.
actually be a Karyu difference.
Oh,
Silas
dude,
called it in
he's
chat
going.
earlier. Oh
He's
my god, he
going.
is! Carry!
Oh my god.
No way. He's
Oh my
still
God.
doing the whole pattern.
People, the
finally
name
misses,
checks
but
out. Carry you will carry you, bro. Look
I'm
at him.
telling
He's
you,
got the
dude.
second best score in the lobby.
he's actually
Carry you did.
close to outshining Flying Tuna on this.
He put
Oh
in the
my
work
God.
and the practice, and it's paying off. And I don't think Nation Destroyers did the same. They clearly did not expect this to be the outcome when they picked this as their second map.
This is what happens when hard work and determination gets you somewhere in a show match like this. And as we get into the final ending section where the difficulty and spacing starts to really ramp up and really start tripping you, it still remains to be Flying Tuna and Carry You to be the two leading scores. Carry You not outshined by anyone from the Nation Destroyers, and we'll get the second highest score in the lobby. Look at him go!
Let's go.
Look at
He's
the
psyched.
joy
He's
from that
psyched.
man. That's how you
That
know
was
he is
incredible.
he practiced hard. Let's go. That's great. I love seeing that. Let's go, Carry You.
Man, what an outcome! What an outcome to that. Yeah, I mean,
Give
huge
him the 1K.
to win
Let's
that
go.
pick by Carry You being the one to pop up. I think it's just the extra sweetness.
It is.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
Because a map like that, a map like putting Funfair requires like serious practice. It's
Oh,
not.
it does.
It is impossible to sight read. Like unless you are literally a core or Worst HR player, you don't sight read that kind of stuff. Like you really have to practice that, and especially Carry You, someone who's not known to do well on that kind of gimmick. It's very pleasantly surprising to see him perform that well. It's clear that the guy worked hard. So let's go, Carry You. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Could be
3-1 now.
Yeah, it could be the start of the Carry You Low AR arc as we get the Hard Rock 1.
Oh, actually, I think
White Cat
maybe?
possibly versus MREG. I don't think they're decided on their pick. I think White Cat is asking if the other team is okay with it because it is Yomi Yori, which is 7 minutes.
What is Yomi Yori?
53 seconds.
It is Yomi Yori.
Yeah, it's a long one, and White Cat is up for it. BTMC,
No
maybe
way.
not.
Are we actually seeing Yomi Yori?
There's no. I would be so surprised. I really did not think we were going to see Yomi Yori pick
I
today.
didn't
But
think so either.
White Cat, BTMC, Yomi Yori 1v1. Winnable.
I mean, that would be a funny situation. I do think. I mean, BTMC, assuming he's warm, is pretty good on that map, right? Emrek having the rank 1 score on the Hard Rock, but BTMC having the second highest. But at the same time, if he's not warm, if he's not up to the task of playing like a 9-star map for 8 minutes, might be rough. Obviously, you'd expect normal conditions for Emrek to take it, but it would be funny to see BTMC go in.
Look, I will say one thing. A little buddy in chat made a very good point. Ed was the first ever S rank on Yomi Yori. Tokito's Yomi Yori. He was the first S rank. So that is a very valid point, actually. You know, outside of the ridiculous scores that we see now, you know, Ed was one of the first to really set a score that made Yomi Yori look doable outside of Shigetora. You know, so, you know, maybe he could do something on this. Maybe he could. You never know. Put BTMC in. Maybe he'll do something.
DT2 instead, though. We're not going to get the Hard Rock on
but
White
no.
yet.
Dude,
White Cat
cycle
hit,
is going
What do you
protest
mean
a little bit.
cycle hit's
Cycle
boring?
hit is an
No, Cycle Hit's
absolute
great,
banger.
but like I wanted to see Yomi Yori after the hype coming up. You know what I mean?
That'd be
Like,
pretty fun. Yeah, for sure.
anyway, good
Yeah.
luck. Good luck not being MREC because this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think it's just going to be MREG Tuna on Cycle Hit DT. That's a little terrifying. But White Cat as well could put up a solid score on Cycle Hit.
I mean, yeah, this is another Gambit. I think they're relying on their 2-man to be stronger than MREC plus the supporting. I think, especially considering Flying Tuna on Tsukiname, I think you definitely put in Tuna as the second. But I mean, this is MREC. You know, this is the only FC on the map with DT is MREC's score. Obviously, I think the other person who could definitely contest him on this Vaxe is not in this lobby, so like Holybet's definitely gonna be fine on this. And I do think they're expecting like they're gonna hope that MREC finds some misses, maybe gets like 400, 500k, and then Nation Destroyers can get cumulatively more. But we'll see. I think Tuna, if he's warm for this, I think we'll be able to put a pretty good backing performance. I don't know who they get for second here. Maybe Rafis.
I would think White Cat personally.
It's gonna be Rafis.
Over Rafis. We'll see.
I mean, I think
a
Rafis
little
is
bit outside
really
of White
solid.
Cat's depth and mechanics.
I think he's going to be the best backup on the tapping element of this. I think his high AR DT comfort is really, really good. He's still an extremely high level mechanics player. He's been around for so long that I think people forget. Like, he's around his peak now, if anything. So he's going to be a great support for Colibet here.
Yeah, I think the argument with Whitecat being honest, I think this is just a little bit out of Whitecat's depth in terms of the raw mechanics difficulty. There's a lot more control and a lot more tapping that you need on this for him to be able to perform equally. And Rafis, it might be equally, possibly in tapping, but in terms of aim and the high AR comfort, Rafis easily is the much more comfortable player. So yeah, I'm not surprised to see him in here with a Colibet on this.
Yeah, Rafis does have 1.5k on this GTHD from back in 2022, so we'll see how it goes. Colibet is going to find the first miss, traded right back by Emrek. Rafis drops as well, so now it's just Flying Tuna holding, but there goes Flying Tuna as well. It is the Nation Destroyers off to the early lead here because of the accuracy, and a Colibet and Flying Tuna, the only two players to hold on to any sort of combo into this first break.
Yeah, this
accuracy from Rafis right now. Yeah, I do agree with Sheep. I think this map is has the hardest part that we just saw there, and then the ending as well. It's the middle section of the map that's going to be where you're going to get your most consistent combo. But Rafis right now, just on accuracy, looking by far the most comfortable player in the lobby. Colibet right behind him, but can he combo through the slider section? Does find a miss. It's now Emrek and Tuna with combo advantage and cumulatively, but a Colibet holding on as well.
Yeah, this side from Rafis is actually kind of unrivaled here from the rest of the group here. Emrek struggling uncharacteristically with 88% accuracy. Maybe the Scorby 2 hitting him a little bit harder than usual. A Colibet, though, is 100% the outlying at the moment with 630 combo and climbing. Rafis also building a good recovery with 200, going up to 300. Emrek is trying to hold on for this combo game, but Flying Tuna, unfortunately, with that drop earlier on, is going to give Nation Destroyers a good advantage. And this next coming section is, in my mind, pretty clear the easiest section of the map, as long as this first section's hit, as long as everyone hits the stream, a little jump section here.
Look, that misses!
That's a big drop there. Emrek isn't trading it as well. He's going to be able to hold on to the advantage now, and this section's the easiest part of the map here. We're going to be seeing a lot of build up here, and as the ending starts to approach, there's only one man who's familiar with holding onto the whole thing, and it is Emrek. If there's anyone who can build a comeback now, it's him. 200k left to go. Are those previous misses on the intro section and the accuracy going to be enough to shut him down? Will Rafis be able to contest him? We don't know. We'll have to wait. Far and away, that one of the next hardest parts of the map coming up soon. The most climactic part of the map. And the moment a part of the map I think everyone knows as well. I'm really excited for this one.
Emrek did hold on, but Rafis is right behind him, and he does have the ACK advantage. So Emrek is going to have to not just hold on here, but also into the ending, and Rafis will have to miss. And that's going to be a much, much taller ask from Emrek.
Flying Tuna and a Colibet also duking it out on the ending. Oh no, they both drop. Emrek drops though! And that's going to be it. It's up to Rafis now.
Rafis is going crazy here.
A player who's well known to be one of the most consistent longevity players with the mechanics. He may drop, but he is undisputably the winner on this one. Able to outshine the man who's the only one to ever seen this map. Rafis outshining Emrek and giving the Nation Destroyers a good enough score lead to give them the win. And there you have it. Rafis will be the one to lead the lobby over none other than Emrek.
Oh man,
my brothers.
The grandpa himself showing he's got it what it takes to beat the youngsters. 5 miss, beating out Emrek himself on cycle hit. What an awesome score from Rafis, and obviously a Colibet there to back him up. Oh man, that is I mean that's a great way to do it, to take back the to counter the carry victory. You have the Rafis beating Emrek on cycle hit victory.
Yeah, the accuracy is incredible from both players. 95 from Rafis and a Colibet, as opposed to the closer to 90% on both of the Nation players. So now things are getting a lot closer, as it's 3-2.
You still have that unanswered breakpoint that the Nation is holding on to, that advantage they have. But I mean, with how close a lot of these picks have been, could go at any point. It is their next pick. I still think something like Non-Breathe Oblige or even Deal with the Devil is going to be pretty good for them. I'm actually surprised that they so far have picked into the 3s and 4s. Versus I expected them to pick into a lot more 1s and 2s.
Yeah, but it's been working out for them so far.
They're asking free mod is forced mod.
Is somewhat forced mod. We
I
require
bel-
2 mods on.
His easy
Well,
allow?
it depends. Obviously, in the 1v1, each player is required to take a mod. 2v2 and higher, each team needs 2 mods. So if it's a 2v2, everybody needs a mod. If it's 4v4, only 2 players on each team need a mod. Easy should be allowed. I don't know if it actually is.
I don't know if easy. I think for a 2v2 you need a hidden and
Need
a
a hidden
hard
and a
rock.
Yeah.
I don't know if easy counts as hidden in this tournament. I know it does in some other tournaments.
Yeah, I don't believe so off the top of my head, but we are going to get the free mod 3, so we might find out here. This is going to be Freedom Dive.
I mean, there it
Here
is. I
we
think this is
go.
going to be one of BTMC's best maps in the pool. Apparently, you can pick easy. So I mean, does Tuna pick easy here? Like, who plays easy for Nation?
After
mean,
upcutting Funfair, maybe we see a carry you easy on Freedom Dive. Yes.
That would blow my mind.
Mine too.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I feel like
Listen,
it might have been.
let me hope, Shiva. Let me hope.
Okay, I'll let you
You
cook.
are
I'll let you cook.
cooking with that.
Oh, no, Tuna, no!
Oh,
it
it's
there
picking
is.
It
easy.
might be Tuna. It might be Tuna forced to play easy.
I mean, to be fair, I think if Tuna, if somebody has to go hidden, if easy counts as the hidden requirement, I actually think it's decent. You go Tuna, but at the same time, I feel like if you're forced hard rock, I think BTMC is probably more comfortable on the AR10 here versus the AR9. While MREC, I think, definitely can play the AR9.
My guess would probably be MREC Hard Rock BTMC no mod. That'd be my guess.
Yeah,
I would think so.
and if Tuna's rocking the easy for sure, yeah.
Oh, Tuna easy hidden. Thoughts?
No.
Nah, there's no way.
On this
Be
map,
shocked.
222
No.
BPM easy hidden
Probably
streams.
It probably won't be. What would Nation Destroyers be though? White Cat Hard Rock and who
White
would be
Cat
no
Hard
mod?
Rock.
Like that hard rock.
Who would be
most
who would
likely.
be who would be hidden and no mod?
I would potentially a
Oh
colleague
god, I have
take
no
the
idea.
hidden And Rafis, Noma, but
I mean-
Rafis could take the hidden as well.
Wouldn't
Rafis would
wouldn't
take hidden.
Rafis be more familiar on older maps, and in turn maybe more familiar with? The,
I mean, no,
with the
That's
Rafis
a very well-known
Rafis
map,
is
right?
is great on this. That's the thing. I think the scary part for picking this map, and it's also why I didn't anticipate them to pick it, is all of Nation Destroyer. I think you could even get Zudi on this, and she'd be great. So all 4 of them can play this map to a high level. We're gonna
Yeah,
see the
Rafis
mods coming out here.
does have a Nomad FC on the map.
Brew, he does, yeah.
Probably FC'd in the prehistoric era.
All right, what are the mods gonna be, chat? What are we thinking? What's it gonna be? We'll see it in a minute.
So it's Tuna hidden, not
on
easy,
hidden.
and it is BTMC on hard rock. That's what I thought.
There we go.
The reason I thought BTMC would take this hard rock is I don't know if he's as comfortable on the AR9. Because AR9, like, Noma on this map has some density elements that not all players are going to be super happy to play.
And then, yeah, as expected for Nation Destroyers, we've just got White Cat on the Hard Rock and a Colibed on the Hidden. Rafis will be taking the Nomad, as we do see an early miss from Tuna and BTMC. Colibed missed earlier as well, so now it's 2 FCs to 1 in favor of the Nation Destroyers. Emrek, good player to have that last FC on. We'll see how long he can hold on, trying to battle White Cat and Rafis.
I mean, I think a big factor is Akalibed just not being comfortable on that hidden at all, which is great for the Nation, because Flying Tuna is going to win out on his side, but this double FC is pretty big. White Cat is holding on to a hard rock combo. That's going to be the hardest mod, I would say, to carry on to the ending, but it's that Rafis no mod FC that's huge. But I think Emrek as well, it's going to be a player going to be pretty happy to see on the no mod for this one, just because of his sheer consistency. And Rafis missing is huge.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a really tough miss there.
Yeah, White
It's
Cat
just Emrek
versus
and White
Emrek
Cat
now.
running full combos.
But White Cat is on the Hard Rock. There goes White Cat on
That has to
nothing.
be
And the
Bancho.
jumps.
I
that
don't think
Bancho?
it was. It looked like he
Oh
overaimed.
no. White Cat, you poor soul. That was the most threatening combo in the game, and now you've got Emrek just holding on his own. Able to just push that lead further away. He's getting close to about 1,000 combo now. You've got BTMC and Flying Tuna also being able to hold on to some good recoveries here. Rafis only able to really contest one. Ouendan and Whitecat can't really fight back with anything so far. It's just a full way of pressure here from the nation. Flying Tuna finally goes down with a giant chain miss, actually. That could lead to a few issues in the long run. But
Yeah,
so far, it's still Emmerich and Ed just holding on to everything.
As long as Emmerich holds on to this big combo, nothing else really matters on this side of the nation. It doesn't matter if BTMC and Flying Tuna miss most of the rest of the map. As long as Emmerich holds, they're going to take this one. The score lead is 100,000 now. Flying Tuna finds another chain miss. There is some good recovery on Whitecat, Rapis, and Ouendan, but Emmerich is just so far ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
Emmerich's
absolutely
FCing, by the way.
huge. Yeah, he is FCing, and I think
This
he's
is
about
FC.
1,000 combo away from an FC. That would be really nice. A Freedom Dive FC in Showmatch.
Yeah, still have the hardest section to go.
Yeah, this just gets progressively more and more difficult. This section here relies a lot more on that stamina, but, you know, knowing Emmerich, I don't think that's going to be a problem here. You're more looking at the flow and ramp up that's going to come through in a moment. And, yeah, I mean, Emmerich on the normal on this is much more comfortable. You're looking at the end stream of this section here, and the final ending KI, that's going to be really where you're looking at potential miss there from Emmerich. But so far, he's just excelling on this so far. Is he going to be a hit this entire section? It looks like he will with absolute perfection. 99.47 accuracy is just immaculate, and he's outshining the entire lobby here. Everyone is trying their best, but after that difficult section, nobody holds on but Emmerich. And once again, it is just him. Is it going to be done? We're going into the ending section now. Everyone knows this map. Everyone knows the part that's going to come through now. The hardest streams coming through, the spaciest parts of the map here. Will Emmerich do it, man? I mean, we've seen some magical scores on this. We saw some great scores from OWC 2020, 2023. And we could see something similar just like this. This is where the pattern starts to ramp up to its absolute maximum here. Emmerich, finally goes down. A chain miss as well. But 830k is still incredible. The only next highest score that can really contest it all is Rafis with the 450k, 800 combo, nearly 1,000 as he drops on the final stream. But it's all Emmerich, baby. He is the one to pull the carry pants on and will push the nation to another map win.
I mean, absolutely fantastic play from Emmerich. I'm obviously having some decent support, but I think that it's just overall that was his time to shine. You had Whitecat there. I mean, Whitecat was dangerously close to a remarkable hard rock combo. He had that early aim miss right after the break. He also had, I think, a miss aim in one of the streams in the middle, but that could have gone completely different had Whitecat just not gotten those two breaks. And Rafis as well, you know, playing that Nomad really well. I think it was just a slight difference from Whitecat holding that combo and Rafis, but still fantastic score from Emmerich, almost FCing Freedom Dive in a show match.
Yeah, would have been close if Whitecat had held on through that middle section, but I don't think it would have been to match up against that monstrous combo from Emmerich. Really impressive stuff. And now I believe that
what are we
Nation
seeing?
Stars of the pick. I don't know. Could we now see the Hard Rock
I smell
1?
a content pick. I smell a content pick. Is it Hard Rock 1 or Hard Rock 3?
Is Ed ready?
I smell a BTMC content pick here, ladies and gentlemen. Is it going to be Hard Rock 1? Is it Yomi Yori? Are we going to be seeing it?
We'll find out shortly.
Yomi Yori with stakes? Guys.
Whitecat saying good luck.
Whitecat.
Oh, no. Is it
Do
really?
they go for it?
I think
Come on,
they do.
producers. Just show the map. Show it already.
Are we going in?
Oh,
is
good
this going to be
luck,
Hard Rock 1?
It's happening.
Hard
That
Rock
was the
one.
pick. That was the pick.
There we go. It's
Is
time.
Whitecat going to be facing BTMC?
I
It
think
has to be.
is.
There it is.
my
They're in.
God.
Here we
They're
go.
in.
Yomi Yori. We are in for 8 minutes of a Hard Rock 1v1 between Whitecat and BTMC. Who can hit the stream? So far, both players will be holding, but we are in for quite the journey here.
All right, guys, I'm going to go quickly cook some dinner. I'm going to make a full rotisserie chicken with a nice roll of mashed potatoes made by myself. And hopefully by that time, they'll be halfway through the map. So, yeah. I'm kidding. Anyway, everybody's missing on the jumps here. It is White Cat on your right and BTMC on your left. So far, this intersection not working too well for BTMC. White Cat holding on to a good, substantial lead in accuracy. Miscount as well, significantly in his favor so far. Ed, sadly at the moment, not doing too well towards his intersection, but there's a lot of time to adjust to those growing pains and adjust to that adjustment. So they'll get used to the shift soon, and Ed should be back up on his feet very soon, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we can recover a little bit of combo on the aim sections. I think the stream sections, especially if players are not necessarily warmed up, are tougher, but White Cat does find the miss, and BTMC has an angle back into this one. Still quite a bit of combo behind, but here we go right back into the stream. Both players holding strong. BTMC dropping some accuracy, but holds on.
This combo from BTMC is huge, and as well, they were both the players to play the hard rock on the free mod 3, but it was White Cat who seemed more comfortable, and seemingly is going to be the same way. White Cat with a huge AC advantage, and especially on a map like this where you're realistically not going to expect to see many huge combos in a match. Yeah, I think AC is going to be king, and White Cat is currently holding that advantage greatly.
Yeah, on a map this long, accuracy is absolutely paramount. Combo game can help you, but on a map as difficult as this, you're not expecting to hold on to those giant combos long term, especially with hard rock applied to this. I mean, this alone with no mod would have been fine, guys. Like, just put it on the no mod 1 or something like that. I don't know. Did not have to be with hard rock applied. This is absurd. But yeah, as you mentioned, Body, with a map this long, it's still such ridiculously high max combo. You need accuracy in your favor to push this lead. And so far, White Cat with the whole 5% is so impressive.
Yeah, there are only actually 6 hard rock passes on this map, and second of those is BTMC, only behind Emrek. So we'll see if he can pull it back here. But White Cat has such a good combo. Yes, BTMC finds another miss on that aim section as White Cat continues to build the combo, continues to build the score lead, and just pushing farther and farther ahead. Can both players hit the 1/3?
White Cat's going to drop on 1/3, watch.
That would be a classic White Cat moment.
No, not going to happen. Damn it. The attempt to try and cuss for the content, guys. I'm trying to do you a favor here.
Only works when you don't want them to miss.
Oh, don't look at White Cat's accuracy, whatever you do.
Oh, don't look at it. Don't look at it.
No.
You do.
Guys, look at Ed's
look.
Amazing combo right now. 251.
And the accuracy,
Still-
92.06.
Yeah,
that is
great,
incredible.
great
Incredible.
That is incredible.
from BTMC there. Yeah. Anyway, oh god, I see it all flooding in chat. No.
Oh, no.
Shiba, I think you need to go check on your rotisserie chicken during this break.
Yeah, I'll go check on it right now. Hold up. It's still raw.
Oh, unbelievable.
Human.
All right,
Anyway,
here we go. The White Cat
guys.
finds a massive drop. BTMC
Oh,
holding
this is the
on
hardest part.
early.
This is one of the hardest parts of the map, though. Oh my god, Eddie's still hitting it.
BTMC.
It's going to be BTMC to carry this.
No, on the aim! On the
Every
aim!
stream player's biggest weakness. It's always aim.
It's the 4-star jump after this
It's
stream.
the 4-star jumps. Every stream player's weakness.
He hit
The
all of
worst
the
nightmare.
streams. He hit every stream. I actually think if he held on through the jumps, that combo would have been game-changing and could have led him to a comeback. But especially with White Cat, those chain misses lowered his score. Unfortunately, the aim in this map being the struggle for BTMC.
It wasn't even the 7-star jump patterns after the stream pattern. It was the singular note.
Yeah.
The 2 notes that are like 4-star jumps right after.
Oh, and this is where it's starting to fall apart.
And
That score
yeah.
hitting down. White Cat may drop, but that chain miss from Ed is catastrophic. And as we start to approach the little ending section here, the aim mechanics in this really ramps up to 11. But I don't think there's much Ed can do unless he holds on to a 1000 combo from now on. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of room left here. Accuracy
go.
massively in
I
White
believe
Cat's favor
BDMC
as well.
hits the jumps here. I believe
It's the clout section, people.
BTMC
Everyone missed this part. The cross
He
screen
almost
just
does.
missed from BTMC and missed from White Cat just afterwards on those space triples. Nobody hits this major section here, and that's going to lead to a full combo reset, but still, White Cat holds strong by a solid 60,000, maybe 70,000 score soon. And on a map as long as this, that is the equivalent of like a 200k score lead on an average 2-minute map. This is a huge lead from White Cat. Don't let the numbers deceive you, people. I don't know what to do. You're gonna have to hope for Ed to just pop off on the ending. I mean, what else can you do?
Yeah, can anybody hit the ending stream is the question.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, White Cat's just a little more comfortable, a little bit more ready for the mechanics, and with how long this map is, a 65k score gap is an almost unsurmountable chasm unless White Cat loses mobility in one of his hands.
All right, into the break before the very brutal ending stream section. Quick rotisserie chicken check as White Cat still holding on to a solid 400 combo into the ending here. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't know if it's long, but we'll find out soon right after the slider section.
This is another 1/3 section. Does White Cat miss here, Shiba? Oh, he does.
Oh, there he goes.
Your curse worked, it was just late.
Yeah, it was a bit late, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't really holding any big combo.
1/3 section.
Definitely
Yes,
way more space for sure.
This map is so unfair on your nerves. Like, it's so cruel. Dokito was a monster when he made this map. He was giggling. He was cackling.
I mean, Ed hit a good amount of those 1/3s.
Go Ed. Can he hit the ending stream? Imagine if White Cat just horrifically chain misses and everything.
Loses all of his score, BTMC hits it. Would that be enough?
Anime moment where White Cat just gets like 100 misses and then suddenly Ed's winning.
This is theoretically possible.
I reckon if
crazy
everybody watching this manifests that hard enough, it'll happen.
It will happen.
There you
Guys.
go. Yeah, crazy that Emrek has a 1.6k combo, hard rock, 10 miss on this map.
Give BTMC your energy, people.
He hits
Give it
the
to
aim,
him.
he hits the streams.
He hits the ending.
This is where it happens. Is he going to be able to hit the whole ending section? Can he end this at least in style despite losing?
White Cat misses.
Spacious streams of the map here. Ed hits the entirety.
He hits it.
White Cat may fall. Ed triumphs, but not in the full score. He drops on the end, but still a great way to end it off. Yomi Yori is finally over, and White Cat is the one who still stands. Hard Rock 1 goes to the Nation Destroyers.
I mean, GG's, and yeah, BTMC putting up a good fight. I do think there was a little bit of mercy from the side of the Nation, because I do think if MREC is in for that instead of BTMC, a different outcome could have happened. But I mean, with the breakpoint advantage Nation has, obviously I think they're doing fine. But BTMC almost there. The content pick has been completed.
Almost there. He almost had it for a good margin. I mean, quite a few of the sessions where he dropped his big combos were actually on the aim. You know, if he hit the aim parts, then maybe we could have seen something better. But fortunately, not the case today. We still got to see a good map, though. You know, not often you get to see Dokito's Yomi Yori on a show match with actual stakes in it. Yeah, on Hard Rock.
Certainly not on Hard
You
Rock.
get to see that, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's not that often you get to see an 8-minute map in a pool that isn't tiebreaker.
No, for good reason.
Yeah, for very good reason. Imagine the casters in the grand finals having to cast an 8-minute map. That's not TB.
On a
That'd be
bracket
tough.
reset as well.
On a bracket reset, yeah.
Both going to TV.
Dude, if I had to do that, that would kill me, man. That would kill me.
Yeah, we've gotten all the longest maps so far. We've gotten Yomi Yori, we've gotten Uparts. I think next is Road of Resistance, 4 minutes and 53 seconds.
No. We need either Dance Number or Ryusegan right now. We need that.
Dance Number would be a banger.
Come on, the Nation. You have two really good aim players. Just do it. Just lock it. Get Emrek and carry you in. That would so work.
DT3, so it's gonna be Miss You. This is this is probably the tech map that started tech as like a thing that exists in the game. This is the pioneer. I believe, of that skill set. And Emrek just recently got the first ever DTFC on this, so he's going to be quite ready to play this. And it's such a specific style of DT aim control that I don't really know if anybody on the side of the Nation Destroyers is going to be even close to as comfortable as Emrek is going to be on this.
Yep, and guys, use !drop in the chat to be entered in a raffle to win either a Drunk Gear 65 keyboard or Wacom Intuos. And once again, that's !drop. So we've got the players in the lobby: BTMC, Emrek, Tuna for the Nation, Zudi, Kolibed, and Rafis for the Nation Destroyers. And so far, they haven't been destroying the Nation, down by 1 point. But there's still plenty of time to do so. Reminder, this is a best of 15, so first to 8 points. And this one is a pretty long one as well, 4 minutes in length. We're getting all the longest picks today. Shiba, you may need to reschedule those afternoon plans, my friend.
Oh yeah, I probably will have to. I mean, I'm sticking around for this, man. This is a once in a lifetime moment, you know. So I can't miss this one.
It is not often you get to see these type of high-end skill cap banger maps being played by this many good players.
Yeah.
This one is a banger. I do think Flying Tuna, definitely on the aim control, the tech aspect, I actually do think he's going to be quite a great support for Emrek here. But I think it's going to be all eyes on Emrek to do the magic he did when he FC'd this, or something similar. Obviously, you have Whitecat and Rafis, who are both really good on DT. You know, Zudinator as well has improved so much on DT and DT aim, but this map, I don't know. It's just a little. It's a bit of a. It's its own beast when it comes to DT, and we'll see if Emrek can do it.
We'll have to wait and see. I can't wait for this. I wonder if Emrek is able to replicate it. I wonder if we'll see maybe Rafis or Flying Tuna do a super crazy pop-off. Zudi could do something on this as well. I can see her doing something.
Certainly could, yeah. She's improved her speed a ton over the past, even just the past year. She's gone from pretty much not playing speed at all to being able to play a couple speed maps. She's in some pretty big combos, especially in OWC this year. Had a pretty much gapped the entire lobby on a DT3 in one match with an 89% FC on a DT speed pick, so we'll see how much she can do here.
Another thing to also mention with speed is that Zudi's the queen of mashing. She is the single best masher of all time. So if there is a requirement for her to hit some mashing patterns, then she's gonna be the best one to do it.
BTMC, Emrek, and Rafis have all found early misses. Flying Tuna on a pretty solid recovery. Whitecat actually, once again, misses on absolutely nothing. Seems to be a trend. And so now it's Zudi up against Tuna here. Everybody else trying to build up recovery combos.
Yeah, it's actually just Zudi holding on to full combos at the moment. It's just her so far. But overall, these recoveries from the Nation are starting to get a little bit threatening here. You're really banking on Zudi to hold on for as long as she can. That break from Whitecat's really not going to help. We're getting about a third of the way through the map now. And Zudi goes down. That's a tremendously bad drop there. You've got all three, BTMC, Emrek, and Flying Tuna, all recovering here. Rafis can only contest one, and there's two other really dangerous combos that are just going to soar ahead now for the Nation. You see that score in the bar in the middle going very quickly now, starting to fill red. The territory is starting to gain, and as we get into the hardest part of the map, we're starting to see some drops now. Flying Tuna and BTMC both go down. It's all Emrek now on the leading combo. The entirety of the Nation Destroyers are dropping. It's all up to Emrek to try and put the carry pants on once again and push his team to another map victory here. And it looks like he's hit the entirety here. We've got halfway through a map left to go, but this section, despite still having a few really tough sections, compared to the section that Emrek just full comboed, he's got quite a bit of room here to be able to flex and just hold on for as long as he can. Ooh. But that section there is going to trip him up, and that's going to lead to a reset from the majority of the lobby. Only players that hit that full section is only Flying Tuna.
Once again, it's the Emrek-Tuna duo just doing so well. Emrek with the highest score, but Flying Tuna right behind him, and although you have Rafis beating out BTMC on the third player, it's not by much. And I think as the map just keeps being at this level of difficulty, this comfort from Emrek is going to make all the difference.
Yeah, we got another full reset from everybody except for Emrek, and Emrek is just going to run away with this one.
Yeah, this map is not funny in terms of how difficult it is. You have to be so ridiculously agile, but so precise at the same time. The way these are angled really force you to awkwardly move at a very rapid pace, which isn't really a comfort point for many of these players, but surprisingly, a lot of these guys are popping off still. Emrek is an absolute beast, and despite dropping a little long ago, far and away the leading combo in the lobby here. Flying Tuna not too far either with 316k. Very nicely done. And that's definitely going to be the win now, I think. We've only got a little ending section left to go, but I don't know if there's going to be enough for Nation Destroyers to try and bring something back here.
Yeah, we need to see a complete collapse from the Nation, and with Emrek performing like he has been, I just don't see it happening.
And some of these patterns, even at the ending here, are absolutely messed up. That square, like 1/4 square that both Emrek and Flying Tuna managed to hit. And Emrek's is going to, I think, hit the entire ending. Nicely done.
Good way to end this off. Solid way to finish it in style. Whitecat and Zuni also not too far away in good combos. But still, it's the Emrek show. When you have a player like him on your team, nothing is impossible.
Yep.
And he is going to lead it.
Yeah, going to be 5-3 now in favor of the Nation. Ever since the Nation Destroyers gave up that very early break point on the DT1 with Emrek beating out a Kolibad, they've just been consistently holding on to that 2-point lead and continue to do so after.
Yeah, and I mean, that's exactly what you want to do if you're the Nation, is hold on to that breakpoint lead. If they can do it for the rest of their picks, they are going to get it. And meanwhile, Nation Destroyers needs to win their picks. I mean, they have so much more pressure on them since they are already down a breakpoint. And Hard Rock won as well. It went well for them, but I think it went well for them partially because of the mercy of not having to face Emrek on the other side. So on their next picks here, they're going to have to win it by, win it by the strength of them. I actually do think, unironically, Big Black might be a good pick. It might be the easiest or second easiest map in the pool, which is funny to say. But if it's that easy and they all play really well, Hard Rock 4 is also a great option. This is Lost Umbrella, the absolutely bonkers slider aim map, but obviously in a tournament setting, I don't think you're aiming those slider ends. You're just trying to hold onto the combo. And if you do it like that, it becomes more of a consistency ult map. And I mean, yeah.
Yeah, this feels like it should be a great map for solid map for Carry to me. It's a very, very strong Hard Rock player. And so let's see what Carry can do, of course. All 4 players from both teams in the lobbies. It's real tough to figure out who they're going to put in for this one.
Yeah. Obviously, everybody just has to play, but I'm going to be curious to see if anyone even tries to hit the slider ends. Obviously, you will get a noticeable amount of extra score if you can combo with the slider ends hit. It just becomes so much harder to play if you do so. That's really where all the star rating comes from. It's 8.8 stars, but that's really all due to the slider aim.
Yeah, the sliders in the map are not, they're not funny. Ryusei Aika is a name that you should immediately fear when you see a map at this star rating from that mapper with Hard Rock applied as well. It's just a combination of horrifyingly difficult slide attack. And this one's quite famous as well, quite a famous map. I believe this was during a specific PP rework in 2022,
Yes.
I believe.
This was the slider aim rework.
This was the slider aim rework where this map was weighted ridiculously high.
Yeah,
And,
the Hard Rock FC it and got a disgusting amount of PP for it.
I think it wasn't it like 900 and something?
It
Like
was
a high
it was like
900?
a 970, I think,
Yeah.
just off of memory.
Yeah.
With Hard Rock, yeah, and there was a number of people who got 800 no mod as well, so it was crazy. Not worth quite as much since the few PP reworks since then.
Oh yeah, no, not nearly. Not nearly. This probably gives, knowing how tech maps are weighted on the PP system, this is probably like 500, 600 with Hard Rock.
No,
With no
I mean,
mod, maybe,
now
but-
it's I mean, Malice has an 889 PP score on this with Hidden Hard Rock, because they didn't revert the slider aim buff. They just toned it back because it was a bit over the board when it happened.
Yeah, so probably with just a hard rock, assuming it was solid accuracy, probably a high 600. And yeah, I see someone said 692.
There you go. Alrighty. We're waiting a little while for our players to get into the lobby. But sit tight, people.
We've
Don't
almost
worry.
gone through our first
There you
rotation
go.
of the song. And so we'll get to listen to the song now for a second time.
Yeah, it was a little while for our players to actually get started. But thankfully, we're finally in it. And yeah, these are the rosters. I mean, these are the teams. Why don't I even say that? I'm too used to
these are the
cussing
teams.
before. These are the teams, not even the rosters. Not even the lineups. These are literally the full teams.
Both are true.
Yeah, I mean, who are you looking at for this, ladies and gentlemen, to be the biggest? I'm looking at the moment, I'm looking at Zudi, White Cat, and Flying Tuna, and obviously Emrek, but Emrek is Emrek. He's always...
I think the big names are the obvious ones. I think Karyu could be kind of a sleeper, good score on this map. Has some very solid hard rock game. Might be a little bit high skill cap for Karyu, but we'll see. As Karyu has found quite a few misses.
BTMC is
well
doing
as
pretty
Raph,
good.
everybody else pulling strong though. Yeah, BTMC still holding along with Flying Tuna and Emrek for the nation.
Oh my god.
Yep, this is the juice.
I mean, everyone seems to be hitting it so far. Only being Raph is being the only drop. And everybody hit... Okay, Colibet does drop towards the very end. So that's 2 combos gone now for the Nation Destroyers. And with that lead exemplified now, BTMC is going to drop. So even out just a little bit, but still big in favor. That giant jump second is destructive. And that's going to lead to 2 big drops there from the Nation. It's all up to Emrek to try and hold the fort. Zuninator also dropping quite a bit. White Cat, the only combo left standing to try and contest Emrek.
Yeah, it's almost a 2021 throwback when White Cat and Emrek were on top of the game. And White Cat misses on nothing.
Oh, no.
What?
Again. I think that was a slider break on air.
Could that have been Bancho?
That's what I'm
No,
thinking,
it
but
wasn't Bancho.
I don't
He
think
just got
so.
slow slidered.
Oh, it's not. It's not. Oh, God.
He missed anyway, and Emrek now once again. I think I said this when I was, doing my prediction for this team to win. Emrek alone in so many of these maps, when all of these maps are so challenging, can be the difference. There's the break. He's now holding by far the biggest combo. Already 160k score lead, and it's just going to advance the longer he holds this.
Yeah.
And
He's gonna
FC would
start
be
approaching
preposterous
1,000.
though.
Oh, he hits that big slider section.
No way.
Oh, God. This combo is starting to get really dangerous. It's really, really bad now for the Nation Destroyers. Like, Emrek is just soaring ahead. You've also got Flying Tuna and Carry on some great recoveries to help assist him. That being said, though, Carry does go down. But there's just nothing that the Nation Destroyers can do here. Emrek is on an absolute tear. He's heading this entire pass so far. It's only been that only drop to be the combo drop here. It's just Emrek just holding on to the rest of it now. And he's gone past 1,000 combo on this map. It starts to approach the ending. The question is now, is Emrek going to end this off? Sunglasses on his face, hat on, snapback. Yeah, guys, I'm ending this off in style. Is he going to do it? Because I don't think there's a lot left to go outside of an ending section.
And I don't think the ending is that tricky compared to the end of the map.
No, I don't. But I think that it... I'm anticipating it.
I think it might be.
That's it. He's
There
done
it
it.
No, you can't be serious. You cannot be serious.
You're It was too good, Shiba. You had to do it, Trim Shiba. That was just a pure Shiba curse. All right, this is all Shiba's fault.
Oh my God. He thought that was a
Unfortunately.
fast slider. He just zoomed halfway through the slider. No.
It wasn't meant to be.
I think some people in chat were saying this was a sight read from Emrek apparently, and if that's true, I guess it explains why he wasn't ready for that slow slider, but still an unbelievable performance. Like, I'll count that. We'll count that as a Ruchi FC, which is basically the same as normal FC.
There you go.
And phenomenal
Well,
performance from
Ruchi
Emrek, getting the second break point, and now they have a huge lead going to the next pick.
Yeah, this is starting to get a little dire here for Nation Destroyers. Vorda, your Hopium might actually be worth it. Like,
Oh, dude, you called it hopium. That was my actual real analytical opinion. You have to understand.
Where can I get some of that, bro? Like, damn.
Just produced naturally in my brain from examining the deity. That's all you need.
Oh my god. We need to duplicate Vordy's mind, iFlame.
All right, we'll get on that right after SSOT.
Yeah, we'll get onto our SSOT scientists because we have some of
Yeah,
those
if
on
there's
board,
any
yeah.
scientists in the chat,
Yeah.
we could
James
really
can do it. James can
help.
do it. He's smart enough. He can do
Go.
it. Anyway, next map here for the nation is their pick as well. What is it going to be, gentlemen?
Emrek's fridge is running, so he's gonna have to go catch it, which means he's probably not gonna be here for the rest of the match.
It's gonna be devastating for the nation losing Emrek. He's gonna be chasing his fridge. But I mean, for the next pick here, I have been saying Fremont the whole time, but I mean, other than that, they've just been, I don't know, they've just been playing so well. I think the big, argument for the Nation Destroyer here was going to be the difference on the third and fourth players, but I think the maps are so hard that despite the caliber of some of the players on Nation Destroyers, they just haven't been able to make a significant gap between themselves and the third and fourth players. I mean, for example, Carry, I believe getting the lowest score on that Hard Rock 4, but it's not enough if Emrek FCs or if Tuna pops off as well. So I think right now they can still just bank on Emrek Tuna being the outlier on a lot of these picks.
Yeah, I would almost need a Forum or a Malashevsky to match some of these scores that Emrek is putting up. But like you said, the pool is just so hard that outside of those three players, there's very few people who can put up those kind of scores.
There it is.
Consistently. We have got Fremont
Yes.
to non-breath oblige.
I mean, this is. I thought this was going to be their best pick in the pool.
I mean, Emrek and Tuna literally simultaneously said at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
how much more obvious can it be?
Emrek and Tuna are number 1 and 4 on the global leaderboard, respectively.
Yeah, and that's going to help. Obviously, this is free mod, though. And with the rules, one person's going to have to take Hard Rock, one person's going to have to take Hidden. I don't think we're going to be seeing a Hard Rock FC or anything close just because of how hard it is.
There's
I do
no Hard
wonder
Rock
if.
FC on the leaderboard.
I think you just go Emrek, Hard Rock, Tuna, Hidden here. Because I think Emrek will have the best shot at actually outputting a good Hard Rock score on this map.
Yeah.
Emrek is actually Emrek and Tuna both have 1 of 3 hidden Hard Rock passes on the leaderboard.
I mean, you could see a hidden Hard Rock from one of these players here. If I'm to guess, the Hard Rock player is likely going to be Emrek.
I think so.
That's what I think. For Nation Destroyers, I'm not sure. What are you thinking? Who's gonna run it? I'm thinking Zudi and Whitecat.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's Zudi, Whitecat. I think Zudi takes Hidden, Whitecat takes Hard Rock. I think that's a solid lineup for them.
I wonder if we see hidden Hard Rock from Zudi.
Don't think so. Not
Plausible?
on a map like this. Hard Rock
Plausible?
is so rough on this map that I don't think it's plausible. I think we're just going to see hidden. I mean, Emrek and Tuna have at least passes on hidden Hard Rock. They were not pretty amazing scores compared to a lot of the no mod and the hidden, even just the Hard Rock scores. So I would be pretty shocked if we saw anybody going hidden Hard Rock by choice.
Yeah, I mean, normally for most map, if it was like an aim consistency map, the hidden on top of the Hard Rock wouldn't make a significant difference. But for this type of map where it's super high BPM, aim control, and then has the ending section, which is absurd, I do think that extra hit on top of the Hard Rock does make a pretty big change. So I doubt they go for it. They just go for solo Hard Rock and solo hidden. But I think it's the Nation Destroyers who are waiting on their roster. I'd be surprised if it's anybody but Whitecat Zudi to play this. Actually, no, they apparently are in. I think the names just haven't popped up yet.
Oh no, the client's bancho, no. Our poor streamers.
Not like this.
No!
As long as we're in before the first hard section, I think we're good. I mean, do you at least get to see Emrek Tuda on this?
Are they in the right slots?
I would assume setting is just Bancho and, well,
yeah.
This is the clip format, so maybe we'll get a couple. But as we do at least see, oh no, well, Emrek and Tuna are still playing at least. Tuna finds a big drop there. Both on 0 combo, according to Bancho.
Yeah, 0 combo, 0% accuracy. None of these notes are being hit.
Because Ghost of Memory isn't working because the 4 clients aren't loaded. No,
Yeah.
of them. No, our poor streamer. He's having a heart attack right now.
There's the combos. They disappeared for a moment.
Or a frame.
Yeah, Emrek is hitting these patterns.
It doesn't look like we're seeing the clients right now.
First hard part here.
Oh, well, Emrek. Is he
Tuna
going to give
chain
them
missing.
the money? Is he giving them
Emrek
the
is
money?
juicing.
Is Emrek going to give them the money? Emrek's
There's
not
no
giving
way.
them the money!
There's no way.
He's not
Wow.
giving them the
Okay. With Hard Rock?
With Hard Rock. Oh, does find the break.
So sad.
Oh, that's a sad miss.
No, was it Poncho? I haven't. Oh no,
I think it is.
I don't
I
think so. No, I don't.
The combos are just taking a while to recover.
And the perma client refreshes in the
Yeah.
This is pain. This is pain.
I mean,
it's because
to be
Bancho,
fair.
Bancho probably isn't detecting the 2 players right now.
no.
Oh,
Wait, I think we got it. No, we
They're
have
in.
to scores.
I think now we just wait
The
for maybe
scores
Ghost
are
Memory.
another matter.
There we go.
That's
That's
totally
a 400k.
White Cat's on 400k?
Oh my god, he had to have FC'd
What?
that. He had to have FC'd the intro section.
Yeah.
Wait, the Nation Destroyers are winning this!
Okay. White Cat's just popping off.
Okay,
On
we're
Hard
getting to the next hardest part of the map here. And with those really volatile jump sessions, that break from White Cat and Colibad is going to be really dangerous here. We're going to get to the hardest part of the map now, the clip farm section.
Tuna and Emrek are going.
There goes
Tuna finds the chain misses, but it's Emrek to hold on the Hard Rock.
Emrek, don't give them the money!
Emrek, White Cat is holding.
White Cat has a 200 combo.
White Cat, pop off! Keep hitting it! Oh my god, do you see the note shakes here? He's so close to no locking!
Misses it on the
No!
reverse, but hit most of that pattern.
Oh my lord!
And
Oh,
Emrek
man.
held on long enough for the Nation.
Tuna
take
as well
the
hit
point.
most of that triangle.
Oh my
What?
lord!
One more point. Wait, 1 point. Wait, is it first to 8?
Oh man, it's a shame we
Oh,
didn't get to
shit,
see
okay.
White Cat's ungodly Hard Rock combo there for a moment, but I think the 2-man diff on the Nation with Emrek Tuna outclassing the second for the Nation Destroyers made the difference, and now they're just, I believe, 1 point away from winning.
Yeah. I mean, White Cat is a beast, man. He almost got the 1-man carry, but just the very end, at just the end, Emrek just rivaled him on that really difficult section with the combo game, and that led to his team getting the win. And now they're at match point. It's 7-3 right now. It's first to 8, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
So
Megalomania
got a while.
is the pick.
Megalomania.
I think this is a good pick for them, just because I don't know if anybody if they have a second player for this on the Nation. We obviously know Emrek. He won out the DT1 pick that a Colibad made on the 300 BPM tapping, but I don't know if they have anybody who can play 270 other than Emrek, but I think Rafis is going to be a pretty good backing scorer on this. I mean, with how he was on Cycle Hit, I think he might even be the leading scorer for the Nation Destroyers. We'll see, but does Emrek have a good support for this, or can he do it all on his own? We'll see.
Emrek 1v2. Imagine.
Probably. I do expect we're going to just see Tuna come in as that second player.
Most likely. I mean, Tuna, massive improvement in terms of speed, but I don't know if he has the speed multiplied by stamina to play a map like this. 270 at these
Put
lengths
BTMC
is
on it. Put
tough.
BTMC on it. He'll pop off. Give him some G fuel and he'll win everything.
Is it
Fine.
worth it? ODing on G Fuel for the win. I think it's worth it.
Real. So real.
Powder.
30 servings just inhaled.
All right. Well, question is, what is it going to be? Hey, Zudi could do this. Remember, she's really good at
Ooh.
mashing. She's really hecking good at mashing.
Good.
You could put Zudi on this.
Possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think unless Zudi's comfortable on getting through the combo, you'd want somebody who can at least get some decent act. And I think Rafis is probably going to be the best bet for that. It's going to be tuneless. It's not going to be BTMC inhaling G Fuel to get the speed on this.
Rapids is either going to burn his stamina towards the late stage, or Zudi's going to burn her act through the whole map, but still combo game. It's kind of like pick your poison, right?
Yeah, I
think we know what we want in terms of the content, but
yes, I think Raph is a little more likely though on this one.
yeah, I think objectively you're probably hoping for Raph to just be the more comfortable player on this. He proved his worth on cycle hit, which is much more control heavy. But granted, the thing is, right, the thing that's deceptive about control maps is that they, in theory, are a lot less stamina demanding, but they actually are the other way around. Like, they are very stamina heavy with control at that speed. It's safe to say that Raph is definitely capable. If he can play cycle hit to a good degree, outshining Emrek and Showmatch, getting 400k on it, he's more than capable of doing well on a map like this with the speed, with raw speed. Yeah, and even so, he can also mash. If he messes up on stamina, he can also mash. It's no big deal. You're probably going to put Raph on there.
Yeah, Raph is actually number 25 global, has a 97.72 AC 2K combo score on this one, so he shouldn't have too much trouble. Obviously, might not repeat that score, but should at the very least be relatively comfortable in terms of accuracy.
Yeah, I mean, with a map like this, it's only going to take one player, I think, to make the big difference, and it's going to be Emrek, it's going to be Colibed. Right now, Colibed SSing through the intro streams, which is a really good show of his comfort, but Emrek not too far behind on the 99. Great finding a miss, though, and it's just Raph and Tuna to hold.
A Colibed on a map like this is so comfortable, so controlled. He's so disciplined in his speed accuracy, he's able to act through ridiculous BPM with that perfect accuracy. And that's kind of the duality between Emrek and a Colibed on these speed matchups. Is that, yeah, Emrek conventionally is generally a bit more consistent, but on speed as a whole, a Colibed has a lot more control and a lot more comfort. So it's kind of like a balance, right? Like which one do you think will weigh and which one will catch up harder? At the moment, a Colibed is the one at fault at the moment, dropping down just a little bit. Emrek holding onto a full combo still. Flying Tuna also being able to back him up at a good degree.
No, I think that is a miss from Emrek. Flying Tuna was actually holding a huge combo for a moment, and looking at his accuracy, he's actually one of the more comfortable players here in the lobby. A lot more comfortable than I think we expected, but his speed grinding has shown to make an effect. I think in OWC Grand Finals, I think on one of the 270 speed maps, he was the best performer on his team, getting like 600k. But right now, they're both crushing. Raph is missing as well. Both Flying Tuna and Emrek on a higher combo than a Colibed, or Tuna just right behind. This is looking really good for the Nation on the Nation Stories pick.
Oh, here we go. We're getting into a much more stamina-heavy section now. Just consistent barrages of ridiculous stream stamina. Raph is the outlying lower combo here of 300, whereas the rest of the lobby starting to approach that 1,000 mark. Emrek goes down, though, and that's a big one. Raph is now able to contest one, able to give that advantage combo in favor of the Nation Destroyers, scored in their favor by just a tiny margin. Emrek drops down once again, Flying Tuna and a Colibed still duking it out! And nobody drops. A Colibed hails in the accuracy department. Same with Raph as well, outshining Tuna on the accuracy and Emrek as well. Uncharacteristically here, the lowest accuracy in the lobby. The stamina might be starting to get to him a little bit here, as the Colibed is starting to run away with it now. Tuna is trying so desperately hard to try and keep him in contest, but the aim section is starting to ramp up now, and this is where you may see a tragic break.
No! On that stream?
No way! The 1/3!
On the 1/3 stream! That's a devastating miss for Tuna, who was
players as well. Of all players to go down on that, it's Tuna to go down on the 1/3. That's tough.
Yeah, Colibed has found the miss as well, but did hold on long enough to build up that score advantage, and now it is only Emrek with any combo. Flying Tuna is building it back up, but they're not too far behind. Only 40,000 points. There's still plenty of time for them to this stage to come back.
I mean, I just gotta say, like, I did not expect Tuna to play this map as well as he has.
Yeah,
right behind a Colibed on the 270 Death Stream map, like getting... He would still be holding a combo, by the way, if it wasn't for that 1/3 stream miss aim. Like, a phenomenal score from Tuna. But it's actually on Emrek as the supporting player for Tuna to be the difference. He needs to hold on as well as Tuna. A Colibed missing is going to be huge for the Nation. Raph is now the lone combo. A small score deficit that the Nation has to recover here. They want to win this pick.
It's slowly closing in. It's only about 20,000. A chain miss could decide this, you know. If somebody's stamina starts to crack, we might see a flip suddenly. Act drops there from Raph, but traded by Flying Tuna. Emrek is trying to push it, and it's getting really close. but there's not a lot of time left. Emrek, can he close it in? Is he able to do it? Kolibet's trying to contest him, and well, he is. Good accuracy, good combo, but Emrek is starting to eclipse it with the combo. That has to be it. The slow slider hits him. And as we start to hit the ending section now, Kolibet is outshining everybody, and he's going to be able to push his team to finally getting another point on the board. It feels like it's been such a long time since we've seen the Nation Destroyers get a map on. But there we go. Finally there, Kolibet will finish off the ending and hit it all. And will end the map with 1,000 combo as well. Beautiful work. Emrek became an incredible threat towards the ending, and second time now he's been slow slided on the very end, but still absolutely incredible. Another thing to add, Flying Tuna, what an impressive run we thought this guy would do. He has done way better than I think we expected. Tuna is just an excellent example of what it means to commit to something that you want to learn and improve on. Tuna, back when he was #1, he wanted to play tablet. He grinded tablet, and now he was #1 on tablet. He was a DT aim player. He wanted to play Tekken Control so he could play in tournaments. He became the best Tekken Control player in the world. And now that he needs to get good on mechanics, he's practiced that, and he just pops off. You know, the guy can do anything if he puts his mind to it, and that was just one of many examples. I mean, what a beast!
I mean, also shout outs to Kolibet, notably on the accuracy, 97%. I believe far and away the best accuracy in the lobby, just the most comfortable on that BPM, and overall the miss count in the lobby was really low, like 8 and 8, I believe, from Kolibet and Rafis.
Yeah.
I think, or 8 or 9 from Emrek, just 12 from Tuna. Yeah, just unbelievable level of play from all those players, but. It is going to be the Nation Destroyer getting a much-needed win. They're now up, not up, down 4-7, but good win from them. It's going to be Emrek to pick Hidden 1. So this is one of the other 1v1 maps in the pool. So far, I think we've only seen... we've seen DT1 and Hard Rock 1, but...
DT1 Hard Rock 1.
This is a brutal tech map, like an unbelievably challenging tech map. And I think it's definitely going to be Emrek or Tuna to play this one, but I'm going to be interested to see who faces him. Maybe Zudi for the Hard Rock Hidden Comfort.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I feel like the best player that Nation Destroyers can face up with this is definitely Zudi. There's also potential to see Flying Tuna in here instead of Emrek, and that will be the case as well. Flying Tuna and Zudi Nader duking this out. First time in a while we haven't seen Emrek on the 1v1s.
I think if there was a map for Tuna to maybe actually be more comfortable, it would be this one.
Yep, absolutely. If there was a 1v1 map that I think Tuna would play, it'd be this one. Absolutely.
Yeah. No better choice for the map. Zudi currently #4 globally on the Hidden as well, so she's going to be putting up a solid score here. And here we go, Flying Tuna versus Zudi on this HD1. The Nation Destroyers fighting to stay in this match, fighting to have a chance at that $1,000 prize.
Nation has a lot of opportunities. They're always one map away from a win. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure on the back of Zuninator as well. Everything is riding on this one-on-one.
Yeah, to put it bluntly, man, this map is messed up. It's really difficult tech for a very long time. 4 minutes and 47 seconds long. You've got a decently slow build-up section for both these guys to build, but it's not going to be too long until we get to see that ridiculously difficult side attack. And who better to do this than Flying Tuna and Zudi?
Two of the best hidden tech players in the game, and this one is going to be a treat as we slowly build up to the first PI section of the map.
Let's build up. Miss here would be devastating, but I doubt it's going to happen.
Starting to get that slow build up now. It's starting to really gain. Increase a little bit in difficulty. Honestly, man, like, even a small
Tuna.
Okay, Tuna. An early break on there might not be too difficult if there's another break from Zudi coming up past the build up once we get into the really difficult section. As the tech starts to hit a ramp up, any combo that Zudi can make the most of is going to be invaluable here. And she does go down, unfortunately, but does gain a good about 15, 20k lead. But that's not too good considering how early we are on the map. There's still easily enough room for Flying Tuna to come back here, but unfortunately, it's not doing too good for his combo. As we get into the first part of the map here, first major difficulty section, it's not looking good for him. Both players dropping quite a bit of combo, not really able to get anything on the board so far. Accuracy as well, leaning just a little bit in favor of Zudinator. Even if there's a small combo advantage in favor of Tuna, that accuracy is going to keep just a little bit ahead.
Very good recoveries from both players into this next slider tech section, and the first player to find a miss.
Oh my god, no, we broke on
big
that.
advantage over to the other one. Yeah, Zudi nearly over-aimed that slider, but just holds on, and it's a bit of an easier section, and this is going to be perfectly fine for both players. They're on the exact same combo right now. The next Kiai is going to be the decider.
I think this might end up being a similar story to Yomi Yori, where accuracy, difference, and comfort is going to make the gap if both players end up missing on the same stuff. I think one pattern as well is like a really messed up slider stream that I just cannot imagine anybody hitting through. And if that pops up again and both players miss, this accuracy from Zudinator is going to make the difference. But right now, the question is who can hold on to their combo.
Oh, these little wiggles start to get a little bit spacey. You have to be really precise in this. Tuna tries to hit it precisely, but it does go down. Zudinator, though, after hitting that second, does drop on a slider just afterwards. So thankfully, even combos for him. But Zudi is keeping that lead ahead in her favor. 50,000 and climbing. And with that drop from Tuna, it's just not going to be feasible here. He can't get any combo. He can't get his foot off the starting point. He can't get any advantage over her. Every single time with this map coming through, it's always been Zudi just a little bit ahead, be it combo or accuracy. And that theme is sticking around with this one. Everybody's dropping, but Zudi are just able to hold on just a little bit more combo throughout the sections. You see Zudi getting bursts of 50, 50 to 80, 100 combo occasionally, whereas Tuna starts to try to eclipse just over 50. But Zudi is starting to just consistently outplay, out-combo him, regardless of how big the combos are. It's just a slight improvement for Zudi.
Yep, the Nation Destroyers with their backs against the wall are going to be winning back-to-back picks here, making it 7-5 now. This could be the start of the comeback we've been waiting for. Zudinator is going to close this one out with a very impressive win over Flying Tuna.
Much needed break point for Nation Destroyer here on a 1v1, you know. And now, I mean, if they just win one more pick, they have to choose and win another breakpoint. Could be tiebreak, which I would love to see. Yeah, phenomenal performance from Zudinator. We haven't seen as much of Zudinator in this match just because of the format and a lot of these DT fast maps being picked. Obviously, just didn't have the opportunity to play some of these, but when the pressure was at its greatest, Zudi holding on can be doing her team a great favor.
Would have been really funny if someone slider broke on that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Wouldn't be the first time, yeah.
It would be like the fourth time this happened already.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Oh.
let's go.
Let's
Good job.
fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. But I mean, now I guess the question is, what does Nation Destroyer pick as their last map? They only have one option left, or one map to pick. After this, if they win it, it's going to go to the Nation. So do they go for another one map maybe? Part of me really wants to see a White Cat versus MREC on Dance Number. I think that would be just awesome to watch. But I don't know if that's the smart pick just because it's a bit of a coin flip. I think it was actually me and Shiba yesterday casted an aim showdown where White Cat did win. So I think if anybody is warm and ready to play aim with stakes, it's going to be White Cat. But you don't really want to play that map against MREC holding number one on it.
You say that, but MREC didn't play in the aim showdown, so we don't actually know how good he would have done compared.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But I just want to see it. I think the actual smart pick is unironically something like Big Black and just go for like a 4-way and hope
Agreed.
somebody like Yori misses.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, the map is so volatile and like just out there, like easy to slider break, easy to miss on nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I do think at least
Nation Destroyers might see that more as a risk.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, I think what else here isn't risky to some extent, you know? What's the less risky alternative?
Okay, you could see Sinnoh's perfect math class as one option, free mod 1. Oh.
Don't know if you go free mod 1 considering how good Tuna looked on the low AR. Obviously, Carry you backing up really well, but I think on pure low AR, I think Tuna is the difference. Otherwise, you have to play that map on 6.5, which is really, really rough.
Yeah, and you probably put Carry on the no mod there as well.
Road of Resistance.
It's Road of Resistance!
Road of Resistance.
Let's go! Time for BTMC, guys. It's time for BTMC to make his name out there. Get him in. We love baby metal. Let's go.
Zooty though has a hidden Hard Rock FC on the map. Second.
White Cat also has a Hard Rock FC. Got the first one.
Yeah, I think this is a really smart pick from them.
I mean, you're also going to have a Colibet or a Rafis who can both definitely tap the streams, whether or not they can be as comfortable on the Flame. I think a Colibet's actually really solid on the high-end Hard Rock Flame as well. Expect to see him in. MREC is going to be pretty good on this. I think BTMC we expect to see in Tuna. I do think overall, though, the comfort from Nation Destroyer is going to be higher. I mean, they have 2 FCs that are known. And at the same time, it's Road of Resistance. Like, there's just magic in this map. There's a mysticism to it. So if the unexpected were to happen, and somebody like BTMC just gets his FC here, happen now.
Certainly could happen. There's a chance, but very, very tricky map, especially with the Hard Rock. Streams can get pretty spaced, especially towards the ending, and when you're live on the Showmatch, it's so much harder to hit those spaced sections.
Certainly.
Another chance for the Nation Destroyers to hold on. If they win this one, they will be 1 map away from bringing us the tiebreaker. The question is, can they do it? They need to win 4 maps in a row. They're already at 2 out of 4. Can they make it 3?
Yeah, I do think this map is going to be similar to Valley of the Damned, where the ending is so hard that you really just need to combo the first 2/3 of the map to make the biggest difference. Because the expectation to hit the hard stream in this map is going to be pretty low. So it's going to come down to who can get through the early stages and then the mid stages.
Yeah. Maps like these, those early combos are so important. And you really can't afford to miss on those easier sections, because if you do, like you said, you can't realistically expect to rebuild that combo into the ending. The patterns are just so tricky, especially when you're live and get only 1 chance at. And here we go, Road of Resistance, 3 versus 3.
It's time. It's that time. Let's do it. BTMC flying Tuna MREC, White Cat, Colibet, and Zooty. This could go anyone's way. I mean, especially a Colibet and White Cat, 2 incredible flowing players. White Cat, an incredible hard rock player. On the other side, you got MREC, literally the best player in the world, and then you have BTMC, who's a very threatening player on this. Keep an eye on him, because unironically, like, this guy is terrifying on this. Like, he can easily carry this.
I do feel in the air that there's like a decent chance, not a decent chance, probably less than 50%, maybe even 10 or 20% chance that one of these 6 players at FCs this somehow in match. I'm just feeling it in my bones.
You have something deep down in your soul that's telling you that. In my mind, most likely is going to be White Cat in my mind.
Yeah, but you can't count down Zooty as well.
No, you can't. No, not really. You can't count out Flying Tuna or Zooty. But I think White Cat is definitely the favorite in my mind, at least, to getting the highest score on this. But you never know. We could see something special. Unfortunately, first drop does go down to BTMC. So no full combo from him, unfortunately. But it's still very early into the map, ladies and gentlemen. It's not F. It's not Rest in Peace. Don't worry. He could easily pop off towards the later stage of the map. Keep your hope game up.
Yeah, this is quite a long one. So, I mean, especially with having 2 players on the global leaderboard who have hidden Hard Rock FCs, we're going to see some pretty big combos on this one. I could easily see those heading up to 1.K, 1.5K even. for potentially one or two of these players, and already Nation Destroyers are off to a pretty solid lead. The question is, who can hold on through the first tricky section? Zudi drops some accuracy, but does hold on. Whitecat finds the first big miss, so isn't going to be getting the highest score in the lobby at this point, but it is still 2 FCs to 2, although BTMC is on a very nice 500 combo recovery, and all of a sudden, the Nation is working their way back into this match, and the pressure is on for Akolibed and his kid, and if either of those players miss, it could spell the end, and there's a lot of map to go.
Tuna on aim.
Tuna finds a big miss. Emrek, the only one trying to hold off Akolibed and Zudi. BTMC not far behind either.
Tragic. That miss from Tuna is absolutely tragic. 1 versus 2 in the full combos here. Again,
the kick drop, BTMC and Tuna dropping, but Akolibed's a huge drop. It's now Emrek up against Zudinator, both on the FCs, more than halfway through the map now.
Emrek's act is so much higher, and we're getting into the space room of the map. Zudi goes down! No way! This went from a 3 versus 2 to a 1v nothing!
And the score is now in favor of the Nation as Emrek is up to 1.5 thousand combo, completely uncontested. Whitecat doing his best to bring something back, but it's just not going to be enough unless we see a miss from Emrek soon.
And this part has so much build up as well.
Long ago,
nerves.
Emrek had a list of goals on his profile that is now deleted, but many of them he's achieved. One of them he hasn't yet is an ROR Hard Rock FC. If he got it in this show match, I would be gobsmacked.
On this difficulty.
Yeah, we still have the ending.
This one.
On this difficulty. Oh my god, how poetic would that be?
That would be a sight to see, and it's just one section that is separating him from it.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
that
the hardest
section
one.
is the hardest one.
It's the hardest one.
Claimed so many combos, but here we go. Can Emrek hold on to that combo? Whitecat as well.
This accuracy is incredible from Emrek as well. Whitecat is trying to do something to fight back, but Emrek's approaching 2,000 combo now. It's time.
Here we go.
Keep your eyes sealed on this man. Best player in the world for a reason. Emrek. Can he hit the hardest part of the stream? Can he do it? Emrek! Oh, he's down.
A full lobby reset.
Everyone falls. No one holds. And spam your nose in chat. That is a tragedy. Emrek will go down. No FC for him, unfortunately, but it is still going to be a ridiculously high score for Emrek, who will most likely be the one to single-handedly carry the Nation to their victory. Whitecat tried so incredibly hard. Same with Akolibed. The collective scores here from Nation Destroyers are incredible, but we're up against the best player in the world and widely known to currently be one of, if not the greatest of all time. It pales in comparison. The Nation are going to take it and are your winners of the Legends Showmatch.
The Emrek difference.
GG's. Emrek, as the BTM just said, the Emrek difference.
Just said, yeah.
Oh,
the Emrek difference.
On the aim, bro.
Also, BTMC, by the way, getting a higher score than Zudi, Flying Tuna matching it. I still don't think that points one if they both don't perform really, really solid scores.
We're the Nation.
But GG's to the Nation. The prediction, the hopium, was not hopium indeed. It was factium.
The Nation stands united. I don't know where else I'm going with this.
The Nation destroyed the Nation Destroyer. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
The Nation did indeed destroy the Nation Destroyers. We'll see if we are getting a tiebreaker here. See if they want to showcase that right at the end.
That I called.
We'll now hear from the Nation Destroyers.
Spider jump. I missed on it.
Do actually want to see what is the match cost of that lobby.
Yeah,
we'll have to look
Emrek
at
is
that,
pretty
yeah.
high up there.
Emrek is pretty at on this this form I'm using Emrek 2.66. Flying Tuna with the second highest, by the way, 2.24. His decision to pick up Tuna was a great one. Wildcat with the third, 2.16.
This is tiebreaker time. Exit this Earth's atmosphere. This one, of course, will be 4v4 free mod. Of course, no mod requirements for the tiebreaker, but could definitely see player like Zudinator opting for the hidden.
For sure. BTMC is apparently late for a date. He's going to Prio. Osu though, which every true man should always put Osu above relationships.
Listen, make you can wait. He's playing Road of Resistance in the SSOT show match.
Yeah, priorities.
I'm sure she'll understand. But yeah,
she would.
What an amazing match though. That was a great time. That was a great time. And honestly, part of this couldn't be done without the people viewing here. Thank you everyone so much for watching with us today. It's been a blast. I did not realize this was such a long time, but I'm glad I stuck around. It was a good match. It was a lot of fun. And thank you everyone for watching, and thank you to everybody who made this possible. Thank you to Fuval for hosting SSOT and of the whole. The guy works on every single aspect. The guy is a crazy hard worker. So salute to Fuval. Give that guy some love. Absolute goat. And we also have to obviously thank the people who came onto the show match in the first place. You know, everybody who performed for us. Emrek, Flying Tuna, BTMC, Carry You, Akolibed, Suneda, White Cat, and Rafis. Ed's here.
Ed's here.
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
Wait, do the others have access to this channel?
That's a question for Fuval. Fuval, if you want to give everybody else access to the channel,
if you want,
just drag them in.
We're all trying to join the same voice chat so we can all
There
troll
we
each other.
go.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Hello. Welcome everybody.
Hello everyone.
Guys.
Oh my god.
GG.
Everyone is here. Everyone is here.
GG.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Both
what's up?
teams.
Everyone's here.
Holy
What's
shit.
up?
You're gonna get shit on! I'll destroy you! Attempt number 3!
Are we doing
I
a
know, y'all.
TV showcase, guys?
Fuck it! Sure.
I think
Oh wait,
we're
is it
about
cursing
to-
loud?
Are we? I don't know if we are. Just need to make
yeah.
sure we know.
We should. We
I
have
don't
all
know,
your
we
you
should
live
definitely. I
commentating.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get the live commentary for the TV showcase.
Yeah, I mean, what are our jobs, guys? I mean, you got both the teams here now. I mean, they're just gonna keep chatting shit and telling people to not miss, and then end up missing, and then
I
yeah,
expect
that's
it
content
to
in and of
go.
itself.
Yeah, while we're waiting for the showcase, though, one more reminder, if you guys haven't already, ! Drop in the chat for a chance to win a Drunk Deer G65 keyboard or a Wacom Intros.
Wait, can I win?
If you want it, yeah,
I'm already in.
Lit.
drop in the chat, and you can win
Do
too.
it now!
Do it now. Look at
Also-
all the new chatters, guys. Be like the new
There you
chatters and
go.
type ! Drop. Do it, guys.
Do it now, otherwise
it.
you won't win. If you want another chance to win a keyboard, you can go to the SSOT Twitter, and what is it? You have to follow, like the tweet, and mention somebody, I think, to enter. So go do that as well, and you will win so many keyboards, guaranteed.
What about the
At
content
least 7.
contest?
I was gonna get to that after the tiebreaker showcase. We can do that too. All right.
Carrie's
also-
leaking the script too early.
He is. It's okay. You know what? We're moving up the schedule now. All right. We also have the content creation showdown from February 22nd until April 14th. Content creators or just anyone who wants to participate can submit SSOT related videos. So if you could do, for example, tournament recap, just any video you want to make related to SSOT, submit those. And after the submission deadline, there will be judges who will be judging each one, along with an audience vote on the website. And there will be a $500 prize. So first place will be getting $300, $100 to second and third. And Drunk Deer G65 keyboards for 4th and 5th place. A huge shout out to Drunk Deer, by the way, who are giving away
Yeah,
so
Drunk
many
Deer's
keyboards
good.
for
Drunk Deer kind of
for SSOT.
guys. Let's go,
We are.
Drunk Deer. Let's
We do
go.
love Drunk Deer.
We love Drunk
but I
Deer. Thank
I think
you.
that's it. I don't know. Fuval can hop in if I missed anything.
Fuval.
But yeah, submit your videos and keep an eye on SSO Twitter. We will, I assume, be putting out a tweet when the submissions are in, so that you guys can all vote for your favorite submission on our website.
Guys,
Also,
this is your
do you-
chance. Sorry, to make Osu your full-time job. Make sure
Yes.
you
Do it,
submit a
guys.
video.
Do it.
You just need to win SSOT like once a month, and you can make it your full-time job.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are we going into the TV?
Let's do it.
All right,
Do it.
players. Do you want us to cast with you guys, or do you want us to just chill and let you guys do your thing?
How about
It's up to you.
casters mute and then players just like talk shit to each other?
That works for us.
I agree. I agree.
You guys want to do that?
Yep.
Destroy you, bitch!
Guys, can we use our inside voices, please?
Oh god.
All right. Good luck to both teams.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we
Good
go.
luck, guys. Good luck, guys.
Have
Good
fun,
luck,
Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Have fun. We'll be
My
Good luck.
father.
enjoy.
Wait,
I'm locking
Rafis.
in. I'm locking
What's
in.
up?
Next time you come to NA,
I got 100.
Yo, don't miss in the slow part. Don't
mint-
miss in the slow part. Don't miss in the slow part. Don't miss
Huh?
in the slow part.
Remember
No.
the mint drink? The mint alcohol?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you bring that next time?
Of
I
course.
can legally drink when the next round table
Oh
comes.
my god.
Of course, my man.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
go.
we finished that bottle, dude. It was actually crazy.
Shit's
I'm
fire.
running at this. Finland special.
Guys, my
Hey.
balls itch.
The Harden guys.
That's a really nice combo you guys have. Would be a shame.
Yeah.
Like, you're
It's
actually
like literally
subconsciously,
just
like,
the
aiming with
intro.
Your tablet pin.
Let's relax.
Wait,
Yeah,
can you guys
this
feel
is kinda
yourself
scary.
breathing?
What the hell? You are manually breathing.
You gotta blink now, guys. Your
Oh
eyes
my
are getting
God, I
dry.
blinked.
You guys know all humans
Have you
can
guys
actually
ever thought
see their
about how like
nose?
the brain is just like subconsciously making your
Oh shit, I hear the stream in the background. I forgot to mute.
Wait, do you guys play Minecraft? You guys want to hear a villager getting hit?
I can't.
I broke!
No! I should have left.
Oh my god.
Let's remember about the Snyder stream.
It is destroying White Cat right now. This is crazy.
Finally. This is the
Ain't
correct
no way.
timeline. I side broke.
I saw it. Oh my god.
Zuni sweep!
I fucking missed because you said that, Ed.
I don't remember the pattern.
Lock in, lock in!
Oh damn it, Ed, you made me fucking miss.
Fuck!
Yeah, it's getting loud.
Who's winning?
All I'm saying is, thank God we didn't get to tiebreaker.
No! No way.
Oh, guys.
Close game, close game.
Let's go, I'm getting carried.
Let's go, guys. We're doing it.
I side broke.
Oh shit.
Nice try, man.
Whoa, Zuni, nice combo.
Thanks, man.
Zuni, you're supposed to do the thing.
Nah.
What the heck? Guys, we might be in danger.
Oh, fuck my
You know,
life.
we could have not been in danger if we didn't say anything, but now I broke and now, like, we're on really bad terms.
Wait a second. I thought we were friends.
We never were.
No! It's okay. I'm gonna get 1,000 combo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's a rocket!
So one of the best comps in TFT right now
Wait.
is Bard and
Wait,
Mountain,
Ed.
because you run the
bet you
Mythic
know a
line
thing
and you
about
also
Nah,
run the story
nah,
user
nah.
line.
Now, Ghostly kind of
Wait,
gaps.
actually, do you still
Sorry,
have
I'm
that
sorry.
It's really good,
Ed?
but like
Right, yes.
honestly, the Bard
Bro, when
line
are they
is
gonna
one of
nerf
the
the Bard?
easiest ones to run.
So when are they gonna nerf the Bard?
They're gonna nerf Ghostly too.
Yeah. What about Lily and Volkers?
Hello?
Okay, Mythic
Alright,
and
I don't know about
Invokers
you guys,
is
but I'm locking in.
very
Good luck.
underrated right now, actually.
Nice combo you have there, Ed. Let's see how long you
Yeah,
can keep
it is
it.
a really nice combo.
Bro,
Thanks,
this guy's-
man.
Nice key
this
sounds,
guy
by the
says
way.
he's gonna lock in, but
You
you're
guys
gonna
should
miss
remember
the
about the
first
space stream
guy, bro.
stream.
Wait, you play with custom hit sounds? No way, dude.
Nice key sound.
Wait, I'm not breaking 100k. Hello?
It's okay.
No.
Alright, Ed, make sure to manually.
Hey, no way!
Nice slider.
Oh. Okay, I gotta lock in.
Oh, nice slider.
Okay, guys, make sure to manually like follow every slider.
So true.
What? Oh my god, this song slaps!
Really quick, man.
What the hell, Chance? 1 combo? Excuse me?
Hey, where are you guys? Hey guys.
Go.
Gap? Nice. Smack us and shit. Wow, just like a round table.
What the?
Rip combo.
No, what happens?
Thank you. Yo, you hit the end of that white cat?
Yeah.
And Raphis. Oh, dude, you guys are so lucky.
Guys,
so lucky.
what do you mean lucky? We're lucky.
The other team is lucky. We didn't go to tiebreaker.
So guys, what if we change the rules and made it so whoever won tiebreaker won the 1K?
Wait.
But we played the normal
That's not
tiebreaker from the
fair.
actual tourney.
Nice slider.
GG guys. Thanks
Wow,
host for
GG,
inviting
well
us.
played.
That
Thanks
was
for
fun.
inviting.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fuvel! You popped up, man! Yeah!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Move all the goats.
Yeah.
Move all the goat.
Damn it.
Alright, time to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Good night.
Except I'm not
Oh,
gonna
God.
stay awake watching the CS major and stay awake for another 27 hours.
Whoa.
Wait, Emre.
Wait for the win!
What time is it for you?
4 a.m.
4 a.m. Okay. Yeah, that's. Oh shit. Yeah, I have class in 10 hours. So.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn.
Wait. Lily,
I don't
let's
have
play
to-
Free Fire
Oh yeah,
Live.
let's play. Call me.
Alright, thanks
Bye,
for playing,
everybody.
guys. Thanks for hosting, guys.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Thanks for playing.
Bye.
GG.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for
playing.
Bye.
Goodbye.
For the ref.
Goodbye.
Bye.
GG.
And then there was us again. My
It's
biggest
just us.
takeaway from
I
that
sat down now.
tiebreaker is that Kiryu is a Bard reroll player, and I think that should be an automatic disqualification from the tournament. I'm gonna be honest.
Alrighty. Well, that's it from us. I mean, we just have to outro now, don't we? That's it. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
it's over now.
That is going to be it. One last reminder, guys. Content creation showdown up until April 14th, and exclamation mark drop in the chat to enter the giveaway. Once again, thank you guys all so much for watching. It has been an incredible tournament, and a huge shout out to Fuvel for making the tournament happen. Lastly, thank you to Vorty and Shiba for commentary with me today. I have been iFlame, and I hope you all have a good one.
Wait, don't
Oh.
go yet. Don't go yet. Fuvo has been screaming on the Discord to do
Oh.
giveaway. It's literally been so crazy that Scotty has literally just defined the confines
Oh.
of the dimensions of the stream.
Okay.
It's
is
trying to
incredible.
write to us to do the giveaway. Fuvel, do you want to like unmute on stream and say what
Yeah.
the giveaway is since you're the host? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, get Fuvel in here.
Get the host in. The guy needs the last word. Come on.
Also, it is a day late, but I want to see happy birthday Fuvels in chat since yesterday was his birthday.
Yes.
He deserves
do that
it. He
too.
deserves it.
Do that too. Say happy birthday to Fuvel. Say happy birthday to him. He's the goat.
We'll get
Oh, thank
Fuvel in a moment for the giveaway. 5 names rolled in total. There's going to be 3 for the keyboards and 2 of the Wacom Intuos. The only thing is that if you win an Wacom Intuos, you have to be a resident of the US or
Audio is
the
good
EU
now.
to win the prize. And okay, audio is good. Fuval is
Yeah,
back.
I've been talking to. Oh, my audio's kind of scuffed. Okay, I've been talking to myself the whole time. But yeah. Hello, my name is Pavel. I'm the host of SSOT. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone for participating. Thank you all the showmatch players, and thank you all the commentary staff, everyone. And here's the giveaway, the last finale. As iFlame said, there are a total of 5 winners. 2 of them win the Wacom Intuos tablet, and 3 of them will win the G65. We're just gonna do the draw in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. So until then, let's just have a talk.
Yeah, I mean, since you're talking, this is like probably the most high effort tourney I've ever seen, like done, like other than OWC with all the customs and stuff. I mean, the effort behind GFX, the everything behind this is pretty insane. Like, how was that from you?
Oh wow. Well, a lot of my friends of mine really helped me through the process, and it's actually all possible because all of our staff members, they actually helped me out a shit ton. From my side, I am actually a high school senior, and I've been doing this in my senior, which kind of sucked. But I'm really happy that I was able to pull out. Everyone else was able to pull out the tournament. Was a big success. It's great. It's amazing. Thank you so much, everyone.
And what did you think of the format now that the whole tournament's over and we've kind of seen how that format works out?
I actually didn't expect it to be like this successful, this format. Well, I'll say it was successful, but it was actually like a thing that I pulled out randomly, like when I was in the bath. I was in the shower. It was like one of the shower's thoughts, and it just came out of my mind, and I thought, oh, maybe that could be something.
There you go.
It worked out. Yeah, I'm happy.
Has turned out very well.
It's a good show. I genuinely think it's one of the most interesting format ideas I've seen. I think if we see it again, I would love to see it tested with maybe 6-player team caps. But regardless,
that actually is the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super interesting from like trying to figure out a matchup. Like the differing team sizes add so much complexity to the picks, and also the map pooling, I can imagine, is just so much more complicated because you have to cater to the team sizes. But yeah, if it goes 6v6 in the next iteration, I think it's going to be even more incredible than what is here.
Yeah, because Absolutely. I saw somebody asking, I'll repeat one more time, you do need to be a resident of the US or the EU to win the Wacom prizes, but I don't think there are any restrictions for the other 3. So I think everybody's had a chance to enter. Shall we do the roll, Fuval?
Let's go. Then I'll be rolling the Wacom winners first. There we go.
It's time. Do it.
If someone can read that out for me, I don't even know how to do it.
Revith underscore?
First winner. Fuval will write a list, and we'll see if we can. If you win, stick around in the chat so that we can get your information.
Oh, you are here. If someone can, if one of our streamers or mods can DM him out. Okay, cool. We got the second winner, which is
Lee 000.
Yeah. If we can just quickly confirm if you are a resident of the States or in EU, would be much helpful.
No.
If not, we'll be rolling the drunk deer now.
Yep. Haven't seen anything yet, but let's roll the drunk deer.
Yep.
Kimmy Turner 325, first winner of the Drunk Deer keyboard.
Congratulations. Second winner?
I believe that's Karen. Second winner, and we do have one more.
Karen is very happy.
Clearly. And Leo 0221 is our final winner.
Congratulations.
There we go.
Yeah. there we go.
So
Yeah, congrats.
somebody should be in contact with each of the winners to get those prizes sent out. Congratulations to all of you. But Fuval, anything else before we close things off?
No. Thank you everyone for watching.
Thank you guys for watching, and take care.
Take care, everyone. Much love.
Bye bye. See you next time.